So name names. What are the names?
Okay, so it's called Operation Jet Sweep. Bradford County Drug Task Force. Operation Jet Sweep. Okay.
It's weird that they named it that. It's weird that they named it in general.
Guys, we gotta come up with a name for the media.
It's so weird that they like have names for like operations like that. Why don't they just be like Operation Go Get the Meth Heads?
Yeah. So
Operation Arrest Some Drug Addicts.
There's even a logo. Anyways.
Really? Let me see the logo.
Oh, it's just like
Is that a skull and crossbones?
With handcuffs.
That is so Bradford County, dude.
Okay.
I can't tell you why, but it bothers me that the police took time to make that logo.
Yeah, dude.
It's just the fact that they took the time to make that logo, or somebody sat down and was like, okay, before we get to busting these guys, let's figure out a name for this.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the little paragraph about it, or do you just want to know names?
Both.
Okay, on August 17th, 2022, the Bradford County Drug Task Force, with the assistance of Athens Borough Police, Athens Township Police, Sayre Borough Police, Towanda Borough Police, Troy Borough Police, the Bradford County Sheriff's Office, and the Pennsylvania State Police Narcotics Unit, concluded a 9-month investigation by executing Operation Jet Sweep. The investigation led to the arrest of 27 individuals, and here they are. Alyssa Kalowski, 22 years old. Corey Strope, 44. Edward McGowan III, 40. Haley Bastian, 27. Jason Marshall, 54. John Leonard, 43.
I thought she was about to say John Lennon.
Yeah. Joseph Johnson, 32. Carly.
See, that's somebody that we might know. You know Joe Johnson?
No.
Me neither.
What about Carly Johnson, 28?
No.
Nope.
Keith Harpst Jr.
Yep.
We know him. Yeah, we know him.
32.
Oh my God! Holy fuck.
Leslie Bailey, 61. Lisa Weinberger, she's the one that ran the motel. She was 55.
Is the motel closed now?
No, but she was the manager of it. And she was on the front page of the newspaper. Mary Jane Pettit, Pettit, 31.
I mean, that sounds really familiar. That name.
Mary Jane, of course.
But honestly, no, even the last name, Mary Jane Pettit or whatever, that name, it just sounds familiar to me. But honestly, it sounds like something that I've read in the newspaper already.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I've already read that she's gotten arrested before.
Her name's Mary Jane. That's funny. Maxine Ott, OTT, 64. Mitch Johnson, 29. Nicholas Hopkins, 38. Pearl Johnson, 55. A lot of Johnsons. Probably whole fam. Richard Thomas, 44. Robert Bump Jr., 27. Ryan Alice.
I remember Danny Bump. And Bumps live up the road from my parents' house.
It's got to be some relation.
Ryan Alice, 27. Riley Carr, 24. Scott Sutton, 52. Shelby Nonemaker. Oh, word. 39. Thompson McGowan, 39. Tyler McCormick, 29. Zoe Dean, 28. And 2 other individuals that they didn't name.
They must have been underage then.
It said of the 27 individuals charged, 7 were already incarcerated on unrelated charges and arraigned from jail. There's like a thing over it. I can't read it. But one of them is from Troy that...
Keith?
Yeah, we went to school with him. Was he in your grade?
Yeah.
Hold up.
He showed his dick to your aunt.
What about...
He got suspended for it.
Tyler McCormick?
Yeah.
In school?
Yeah. I guess he I don't know, he got in, we were 7th grade, because that's when we taught her, and it was in homeroom, and fucking him and David Connell got into like an argument over whose dick was bigger or something stupid like that, and Keith was like, I'll fucking pull it out right now, and David was like, no you won't, and he did it. Right when your aunt walked by, right when Mrs. Heasley walked by.
Good old Connell.
And she's like, what the fuck? And I think he got suspended for 10 days, or might have even got expelled. I don't know.
What about a Tyler McCormick? Because that was one that, like, the fam.
From Troy?
Yeah. And he was, how old? Tyler McCormick.
I don't know, dude.
I'm looking.
I don't know.
Yeah, anyways, so that happened recently on the 17th.
Like
he's
a couple of days
29.
ago.
Tyler McCormick's 29. You should know him.
Yeah. We should know everybody.
Yeah.
It's funny because we always talked about how there was they were doing drugs, like selling drugs out of the Troy Motel.
Yeah, dude,
you know?
for a long time.
For real,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been man. That's been talked about.
9
for a
months
long
they've
time.
been working on that. So, wow,
Like,
good job, Bradford County.
What do you think that investigation? Like, what was the investigation? Do you think
They
just
had somebody
sitting outside
pretend.
the motel, watching people do things, or
No, they in the newspaper explained how they had a cop or like
An
dude,
informant.
yeah, pretend to like go buy drugs, and he like did it for a while.
No, what probably happened was it was somebody that was already like going there and buying drugs, and they probably did just like they sat outside the fucking motel and waited for somebody that they were like, we either have a warrant on this person or they're doing something illegal and we can pull them over, and then be like find the drugs on them, take them back to the fucking station, interrogate them, and be like, listen, you can go to jail for a really, really long time, or you can be an informant for us, and you can go in there and buy drugs like for us, and then we can arrest these people. That's probably, like, if I had to guess, that's probably what happened.
It said a cop, like it said his name even. No, I think it did. I think it said officer something. Maybe not, but it explains exactly what happened at Troy Motel in the newspaper. I'll look at it at work because we get it every day. But yeah, so
I mean,
current events there took over his spot.
It's what happens in this county.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
People like meth here.
They do. They really do.
Is that what it was? Did they get caught with meth?
I don't.
It's either meth or heroin.
Yeah. You don't really need a station for fucking heroin, though, right? Like,
It doesn't
you
explain.
have to like process meth. I think, well, at least around here, we just get the heroin.
I've never gone heroin, so I don't know.
I mean, us not personally getting the heroin, but
Just the people that sell it here, they just they'll
Bradford
probably
County.
get it shipped here from somewhere. Unless you're really gonna step on it, but I just feel like you don't need like a whole thing to step on heroin. You just mix it with fucking Drano or whatever the fuck they do.
Jesus,
I know nothing about that stuff, but
Yeah,
it's terrifying to me.
I just nope. Fuck that. Don't look it up either.
Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad, okay?
Yeah.
Did you watch that concert?
Yeah.
What concert?
The
25th
anniversary South Park. It's on Paramount Plus.
It's a concert?
Yeah, they sing in
all
their
their songs
voices.
and stuff.
It's so cute. I loved it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
I watched the Gay Fish one.
They sing Gay Fish?
They do.
Because I'm a motherfucking gay.
It's so
dude,
great,
it's so good. And they have it's like a whole fucking performance.
Band and everything. They got Primus to play and Ween.
Rush
was there.
Crush.
I hate all those bands.
Yeah.
It was just cute. It was really
I
was really
I
good.
like Primus.
Ween is okay.
I've actually never heard of Ween.
I've heard they got a couple of cool songs. They're kind of like a goofy, like oddball band.
That band,
Okay.
they have a really popular song that's in movies a lot.
Who, Ween?
Yeah. Hold up.
I can't think of any of their songs off the top of my head, like at all. But
Like I said, I didn't know
just
who they were.
I've listened to them before, and I don't hate it. Like, it's not bad, but it's a little goofy for me.
But they do like
But
that.
so is Primus. So I don't like Primus.
You ready?
They're just
My
too-
name is Mud.
Yeah,
Listen.
they're just too weird. I'm fucking listening.
I was gonna say I don't.
I don't
hear
have good
anything.
service in here, dog.
This is a
Oh,
podcast. We're
right.
supposed to be talking.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, well, it's on a lot of movies.
This is Ween?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude.
This is definitely not
It's
what
on
I
the
was talking
SpongeBob.
about.
It's on the SpongeBob movie. I know that song
Yeah,
is.
I don't know who they are.
Well, it's on other movies, but specifically SpongeBob.
okay.
So yeah,
I believe you. I think.
you know,
No, I
the only
feel
way
like
to find out,
I'm gonna look up and see
No.
if there's any songs.
watch
that I
the
actually
SpongeBob
recognize.
movie.
I'm probably not gonna do that.
I've definitely heard that song
If we're
like a
Probably
million
on the-
times.
Brown SpongeBob movie. He likes SpongeBob.
I like SpongeBob. SpongeBob movie was okay.
Dude, I would probably watch SpongeBob. I just don't.
It's a good stoner TV show. If you're just fucking high as shit,
Leo
wanna
didn't
laugh
like
at
it.
something.
That video you
Yeah,
fucking
but he was
sent-
like 2.
dude. No, that was recent. Like,
Was it?
yeah, that was hilarious. I like replayed it, I think, because he just started
What did
crying
he
and
do?
screaming because he played SpongeBob.
Oh, and he wanted to watch Mickey Mouse or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what about SpongeBob made him cry and scream? Just the fact that he wanted to watch something
Yeah,
else.
he was upset, dude.
Stupid
he was
kids.
like, no, I want this.
If I ever have a kid, I won't. But if I do and they don't like SpongeBob, I'm killing it.
Well, I gotta put you down now.
Yeah, you're not my child. Get the fuck out.
Yo, did you hear about the fucking, speaking of killing babies,
Yeah. Good
I
segue.
love talking about killing babies.
Facebook handed messages and stuff over
Yes.
to the government of this mom and girl, and they're
No.
getting prosecuted.
Wasn't it in Nevada?
They wanted to get abortion pills and stuff.
Didn't that happen in Nevada?
I think so.
Yeah.
Fucking Facebook.
I mean, yeah. There apparently I can't remember his name. Maybe John Brennan. Fucking, I don't know. Somebody like admitted, I don't know, I think on accident, that the White House was pressuring people to delete. Was pressuring Twitter to delete people that were quote unquote spreading misinformation, which is really, really fucked up and not good for our future if that's happening and it's working.
Yeah. Man.
Our government, like, there's a reason why freedom of speech was our number one fucking amendment.
Yeah.
And it's because our government shouldn't decide what people are allowed to say, especially when it's involving criticizing the government.
Yeah.
Like, they shouldn't decide what it is or isn't a criticism of the government. That's a little, it's a bit of an
America.
overreach.
North Korean.
Hashtag America.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just North Korean, it's where we came from. That's fucking old school imperial Britain. Like, that's like fucking, they chop people's heads off for just saying bad shit, like saying shit that they didn't agree with, man. This is the
If they
first
didn't
fucking
believe in
step.
God or something.
Yeah. It's why the First Amendment
Praise
was written,
Jesus.
because that's a huge abuse of power.
Yeah, it is.
I just praised Jesus right there. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's cool though. You know, believe what you want to believe.
Like, what does this do for Jesus?
It's just feeling the power of Christ
It's weird as fuck.
going through
Like
your,
a whole
I don't know, why do
building.
you have to do this when you pray?
right? Why can't you just sit there and be like,
Man,
Just
I
sit there
grew
and be like, this sucks.
why
God,
aren't
why are you
helping?
making me doing this?
How come you're not helping us?
I remember, I was always, like, I was raised Baptist and I had to go to church until I was, like, 12. I just remember every time it was, like, silent time, like, pray time, I would always go out of the way to be fucking obnoxious.
Of course.
Did I ever
Disrespectful
have to not go?
little
No, I
jerk.
just get slapped.
Like with a ruler?
No, by my mom.
Mm.
I never had to go to church. I went with my
Lucky.
grandparents a couple of times, but I never, like,
I went
it was never a
once.
regular thing.
With an aunt because I stayed the night at their house and on a Saturday night and Sunday morning.
Bet you never did that again.
Nope, you're right, I didn't. And then I went to youth group in high school
For a
a
girl.
little bit because there was a girl there I liked.
Gotta do what you gotta do, dog.
Yeah, Amanda, right?
Yeah.
I went to that youth group.
Did you go there?
Yeah, I think once.
Is that New Life?
It was like almost out in fucking Alba.
Mm.
Yeah, it was kind of in Canton.
Yeah.
Like was it New Life Church,
It's
the
New
one
Life.
up on the hill?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had,
That has a,
they
like,
had fucking PlayStations and Xbox set up.
They have a
pool
fucking
table.
Yeah, I went
neon
with you because
sign.
you told me that. I was
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I want to go. They have PlayStations and pool tables.
And
Let's fucking go.
they had air hockey, foosball.
churches are fucking ridiculous.
It was a youth group, so they had to make it fun for the kids. And
That New Life Church
it was
now.
like you get there and you play the games and stuff, then you go worship with the band, and then you go back down and
let me complain about churches. I know what youth group is. Youth group's stupid.
I was just telling you about the one
It's
that
like
I
no,
attended.
They all are literally like that, and it's so dumb. It's like trying to bribe kids to like secretly like shove Jesus up their ass.
Dude.
Like
Yeah, this
I hate
church
it.
down here, right next to my elementary school, they used to have a program where you fucking There's like a half hour in the day where some kids would leave school and go up there to worship, and they would like teach them about God and stuff, and they bribed us with candy.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so fucking weird.
They told us like if you want candy, like we'll give you candy if you go here. And then when we get there, and you're like, we just want you guys to know that the candy isn't the important part. Jesus,
That's like rape, basically.
and I'm like, yeah, sure, that's why I'm here. Jesus,
Yeah.
now give me my dum dum.
Dumb on the fuck. Anyways, so the New Life Church has a neon sign, and that pisses me off.
Why?
Churches, I can't explain why.
Just trying to
'Cause
look dope.
No, so
Neon signs are
churches,
cool.
it's
neon
common.
signs are pretty cool.
Okay, so
I want to get a neon sign in here.
hold up. So common knowledge is churches make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's supposed to be that churches should struggle to help the community instead of taking money from them every fucking week from people that need that money.
I mean,
And then they get fucking nice cars, a house, no taxes need to be paid workers,
So they do, yeah, they do.
and then a
have
neon
employees.
sign. That would be a slap in my face. Like, oh, I just went without groceries, but I'm glad my church got a fucking neon sign to say when there's church every Sunday.
Dude,
I feel like no church is going to tell you to go without groceries before giving money to them.
But they convince
They're gonna
you
say
that that's how you go to heaven, though. Like, I went, like, that's...
I really feel like a church is more likely, if you're going to be like, I'd love to give you money, but I won't have money to pay my bills. I'm sure the church would be like, all right, get me next time.
There's some churches that you need to pay a weekly thing, though, to stay in that church.
I've never been to a church like that.
And that's on...
This is not how my grandparents' church was.
Not small churches,
So
but,
is
like,
it donation
Victory.
based, or is like literal
just-
membership kind of thing?
I think there's memberships now.
Because that's like illegal for them. To
So,
do.
like, Larry Martin, I'll name drop, the person that fired me from Pump. He would talk about how, like, they have specific leaders that get paid to lead there, and they got paid to go get their gun permit and go get, like, a new gun and stuff to protect the church. Like, they, like, get paid to do, like, certain people. Like, it's, like, higher ups, I guess, of the church. Like, obviously, if you just go every Sunday to praise God, that's a thing. But they also have, like, a lot of meeting and cult-like shit that happens not on Sunday. Like youth group, but for adults they pay to go to. And when you're in youth group, some of them make you pay too, so they can get like a van to go on vacations or mission trips and shit too.
But something's coming out of that, though.
Well, yeah, but
it's
like
different. It's like,
no, I get
hey
youth
guys,
group.
let's get money together so we can all go on a trip.
Yeah,
I went with Wes and Loretto once to Washington D.C. with Loretta's church. Like they were just like, you just gotta fucking pay a ticket and we'll take you all to Washington D.C.
Yeah, that's basically fundraising.
I never once went to the church, but they were just like, if you have a ticket, you help. Like basically, you give us this money and help us get this bus, and you can come with us. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go to Washington D.C.
Okay.
What it's all about.
So youth group was the bad example because that's basically fundraising like you do in school. But
yeah, there's
the higher ups of a church.
I believe
is
churches
stupid.
are like those giant charities where, like, every dollar they get, they give back a penny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I like.
That's why I feel like churches.
There are small churches, like the one I went
depends.
to.
It really depends.
It
Some of
does.
them are some like if you're talking to like that those guys that fucking preach in front of like 40,000 people and drive around like Lamborghinis and shit. Yeah, that's what that is. But if you're talking about like, I would just say like my grandparents' church, like they really do help out the community, and like they're not trying to rip anybody off. They're just believers in faith, and it's a positive experience for a lot of people.
It's the bigger churches that piss me off.
Yeah. Okay. So I was.
Because I'm fine with people practicing religion.
Yeah.
But like, when you can clearly tell that a church is becoming more than
Victory Church is the closest locally.
Victory. Victory pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about
Ever
Victory.
seen
I know
that-
that I've seen it, but I don't really
that guy's
know.
fucking house.
No.
And how he
Wife drives a big
dresses.
old
Oh
Cadillac
yeah.
SUV thing.
Blinged out guy. Like.
Yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know. I don't think.
And they have a campus, not like a whole campus. That's just what they call that building. There's a Victory Church up in fucking Elmira. I noticed the other day. It said
So far against that church.
Elmira campus Victory. I was like,
Yeah, they probably have one in Corning, too.
What the fuck, dude? That's like, oh, we got stores here and stores there.
The church.
We got businesses here and there.
Yeah, I fucking hate Victory Church so much. But
like, where do you draw the line of like, you know what? They're smart. Good for them for starting up this church and being corrupt and making all that money.
I mean, if people want to give them the money, then let them fucking give them the money, you know?
That's the church that Larry Martin attends.
I wouldn't worry about it. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Like, some people want to do that. Like, that's what they want to do, is go to that church and give all their money to this fucking guy. But go for it. If that's what if that's
the church
what you think
I
is a
went
good
to
place for your money, then do it.
Was in Leroy, and it does help that community. But like most church, like there's so many in Canton and Troy.
They wanted to give mega churches bailouts. That's taxpayer money. So they're giving churches that don't pay taxes a bailout of our tax money.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't believe anybody should get bailouts.
What the fuck?
But small churches,
there should have been no money being sent out to anybody during the fucking pandemic.
Small churches, though, locally, do make a lot of money.
They're not even hiding their corruption anymore. It's weird as fuck. It's crazy.
Well, it's not really corruption because everybody knows they're giving their money to this guy.
But they are guilted into doing it by religion.
Off the top, he's not like skimming off the top. Like these people know that they're giving him his money so he can live the lifestyle that he wants to live.
Right, they are giving him money willingly, but they're like brainwashed to think that that's how they go to heaven. Like I know small churches don't really do that.
It just sucks for them. Like
I was going away from churches.
Oh.
I mean,
go on.
I mean, not entirely because I was still the mega church is still in there, but I was going on to like talk about bailouts and stuff.
Proceed. Sorry, I'm just really heated.
Because like government bailout shouldn't exist. That's the end of the story.
Like it's fucking. Why are we giving Amazon, the people that make billions of dollars, an $80 million bailout? What do they need it? They don't need it. There's absolutely no reason that they need millions of dollars from our government for a bailout.
Nobody does. The bank shouldn't have gotten a bailout in 2008. Like the Federal Reserve, they never should have gotten. They shouldn't have gotten anything. They fucked up. Like they caused the recession of 2008, and then they just got a huge paycheck for it. So and then they went right back to doing the same thing, which is why we're gonna end up in a recession again, because the same people got paid to do the same thing that they did that fucked up our country to begin with. So that's why bailouts shouldn't exist. Like because this is what I was saying earlier. That's just why we shouldn't be trusting the government with our money. Like they don't make right decisions with our money. They again, time and time again, prove that they don't deserve to have the right to make a decision with my fucking money. I should just have that money back and I'll put it where I think is necessary.
Yeah.
We always go on the topic of America sucking. It makes me sad. Like
that's why they tried to push for crypto.
Blame Brad. He didn't come up with any current events.
That's so true.
I mean,
fucking sucks.
Yeah, crypto's crashing now too. It's like pretty lame.
Okay,
Dogecoin was going back up though.
Was it?
Yeah, every time I see Dogecoin, it's going up, but it's going up by like 0.005%.
I haven't looked at it in forever.
It's still only at like 7 cents a coin.
Oh shit!
So it's not like it's gone way up. It's just gone up from 5 cents to 7 cents.
Damn, dude, I'm probably in the hole. I'm probably down.
Oh, I'm for sure. Well, actually, I'm for sure in the hole with everything. Like
that's so good.
I've lost all of my money that I've invested, except for the money that I invested in the UFC, which I think I'm like up like 30 cents on it or something stupid like that. Like it barely changed.
Just wait, it's becoming more mainstream, dude.
I said that a fucking year ago when I bought the buddy.
It's only been a year, dude.
The fucking shares,
it's only been a year. Give it 5.
Yeah, dude.
Or 10.
Why? So I can make $50? Like 10, 50 years. I got this argument with Jordan the other day about fucking investments. I'm like, I don't have enough money to invest to make a difference. And he's like, yeah, but you invest in something small now, like you are something that you know is gonna like just keep adding up now. And I was like, dude, I have enough money to put $20 in, and maybe in 10 years it turns into $100. So I just made $80 in 10 years. Like, how is that a fucking worthwhile investment for anybody?
Yeah.
If I had $10,000
to do stocks and stuff for the richies.
Yeah, like if I had $10,000 to fucking just throw away, like that, to take, not say throw away, to take a chance on, to like gamble, yeah, that's what I would do. I would totally invest, but I'm just at a point where I'm like, anything I invest right now feels like it's not going to have a payoff for a very long time, and then when it does have a payoff, it's still not going to be enough to be like, yeah, that was worth waiting 10 years for.
Yeah.
Yeah, crypto's stupid. We always get on that topic too. Now we need to talk about Marvel, because you mentioned UFC, so now we have to talk about Marvel.
Like, is that part of the list?
No, it's just like literally a topic that gets brought up every single time.
That and fast food.
Yeah.
And streaming services.
Well, in that case, She-Hulk first episode came out.
That's cool.
And
did you watch it?
No, but apparently people are mad. Some fans are mad because they kind of ruined the Hulk's
It looked pretty gay to me.
I was gonna say, like, you just stopped there. Like, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I
don't know what you're getting at.
I don't know. I guess they make him look like a pussy or something.
Well, isn't he already like Doctor Doctor Hulk or Professor Hulk or whatever now?
Yeah.
So he was already a little bit smaller and like not violent anymore. Like that was the whole thing. Like he's not the Hulk anymore. He's Professor Hulk.
Everyone's just like, fucking Disney, what'd you do to the Hulk? Seeing a few tweets about people, fucking Disney.
I mean, they're getting rid of all of the characters. Like that's the point. Like they're moving on from those characters. That's the whole point. They're gonna fucking. I haven't seen Love and Thunder yet, but they brought in the female
Lady
Thor.
Yeah.
Jane Foster. She's gonna be Lady Thor now, so they're probably gonna phase out Thor. They got rid, like, Iron Man's dead. Captain America's old. Hulk is Professor Hulk. They're getting rid of the whole thing that they started out with, and they're just going to replace them with new characters, new superheroes.
And Tom Holland's just going to go on to the Venomverse.
Yeah, he's just going to stay at Sony.
Yeah,
but they make terrible movies.
Man, I like the Venom movies, man.
They were okay.
I mean, it wasn't like no Infinity War Endgame, but I thought they were decent.
I think you just liked them because it's Venom. I think that's a big part of it.
I'm a big fan of Venom.
And Tom Hardy's good, too. Like, he's a good actor, but it feels like it's Venom, and Tom Hardy as Venom should have been better. It just should have been better.
Maybe.
And then having Woody Harrelson come in to play Carnage should have been better. It just should have been better. Like, they had so much to work with, but then it just ended up being like, nah.
I think making Venom a humorous type of thing that they did, maybe shouldn't have done that. Maybe kept it serious and, like,
should have made it, like, it should have made it R-rated and, like, legitimately scary.
Yeah.
Like, I think Venom should have been a horror movie rather than what it was.
But if they do a crossover with Spider-Man and Venom, it's going to be epic.
Yeah, I'm down for it because I like the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
It better be epic.
Tom Holland's a great fucking Spider-Man. No, that whole universe is pretty good.
They keep talking about making a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire.
Is Sam Raimi going to be involved?
Yeah. He was the one who mentioned it.
I mean,
he was in some interview. But, like, how many times do you think he's mentioned that before?
Yeah.
And
I'm
like
not big on those Spider-Mans. I like
the first one.
I liked the Amazing Spider-Man better than those. I liked them when I was younger and they first came out.
Yeah.
Because they're just more for kids, I think. And I think I like the Amazing Spider-Man. I felt like that was more aimed at adults.
Yeah.
And this new Spider-Man, I think, is kind of more for both. Like, I think both kids and adults can enjoy it. But just as an adult, I just don't think... I think those Spider-Man movies are kind of too cartoony and cheesy.
Yeah. Yeah. I liked the first one. The third one was whack. The Amazing Spider-Mans were cool. I like them. I think they made Peter Parker like this, instead of a nerdy kid, they made him this cool person, and that was kind of weird to me, but whatever. It worked. The movies were good.
I'm glad that they've gotten out of like the high school age Spider-Man, and like now Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to be like an adult, and like because when I watched the cartoon Spider-Man, he was never in high school.
He worked college.
He wasn't even in college. He worked at the fucking newspaper. Didn't he? He worked at the Daily Bugle, didn't he?
Which one?
I don't know. I was a child. I don't remember. Is there more than one?
Yeah.
I just know, like, I just always remember him working at the Daily Bugle and like taking the pictures of Spider-Man and bringing them in as Peter Parker. He wasn't a fucking student at all. He was a photographer for the fucking newspaper.
I don't know, man.
That's how I remember it.
I know the like the 90s cartoon that got me into Spider-Man and stuff. He was in college and taking pictures for the Daily Bugle.
Maybe that was it then. Maybe he was doing both.
It barely ever showed him in school because he was always doing Spider-Man things.
Well, either way, that's what I want. Like, I don't need to see. I don't know. I'm not in high school anymore, so I don't care about high school kids.
Yeah.
Especially when they came back 5 years later, they're like, well, we're just back in high school now in Endgame, and it's like, oh, I thought we were gonna get past this. I thought we were moving beyond this.
Yeah.
What are you doodling?
She's just adding to her ball sack.
Yeah, at the moment.
Oh, right. You don't know. She doesn't watch superhero movies.
At all.
Well, we're going to watch fucking at least a superhero movie eventually.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of movies.
Yeah, we watched Crank this week, which Crank is a 2006 movie starring Jason Statham as Chev Chelios, a hitman for the mob who is injected with poison and has to keep his adrenaline flowing to keep himself alive long enough to find and kill the person who killed him. What do you guys think of this movie?
Oh, it was badass.
Dude, this movie's dope. This movie is just dope as fuck.
Because it's constant action, dude.
Dude,
I love it.
So, like, 30 seconds into this movie, it fucking puts its foot on the gas pedal, and it just does not let up until the fucking Chev Chelios' face hits the pavement at the end.
Yeah.
Like, it's just nonstop fucking just adrenaline.
Yeah. It's like the movie Speed with Keanu Reeves, but instead of a bus, it's a human.
And instead of being gay, it's cool.
I've actually never saw Speed.
Speed is so fucking stupid. It's a stupid movie. Then they made a second one about a boat.
Oh my god.
There's Speed on a boat.
Nice.
What do you think of it, Kristen? What do you think? Not Speed, the Crank.
I've never seen Speed. I watched it when I was younger, and I remember liking it more then. But it was pretty good. Like, I did enjoy it. I watched it yesterday.
It's a lot of shaky cam, which I was like...
I like that. Like, when things are about to go down, it, like, does that camera.
In the beginning
I like
with
that.
the first-person thing, that was awesome.
Yeah, at the very, very beginning. And then it just kind of snaps out of it.
Yeah.
And that's like, cool. Once it gets out of the first person, that's when I feel like the movie really starts. Like, that's the foot on the gas pedal right there.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love movies that just keep going like that. No slowdown.
I was confused, though. Like, why did he put the fucking hospital gown on?
To disguise himself from the cops that were chasing him.
He was
but they recognized him right away.
Yeah.
Because he was carrying a gun.
It was just...
But I think that was his mindset.
Work.
Yeah, I think it was because,
Or maybe it was like...
Like, if anything, it was worse because then he didn't have anywhere to put his gun. It was just...
Maybe
it was dumb.
Just like he's like, oh, hospital gown. I'm going to be nude. That's some adrenaline right there.
It's just like a fucking... It was like just to have a shot of his ass while he was on that motorcycle.
He's such a badass, dude.
And I didn't know
Jason Statham rules.
He's a badass.
I didn't know the Always Sunny dude Danny was on there. Not Danny.
Dennis,
Dennis,
yeah. Glenn Howerton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is the
I was
guy
surprised to see him.
And Chester Bennington.
Was that him?
Yeah, it's Chester Bennington.
I kept looking at him. I was like, is that fucking Chester Bennington? When
the guy who tells
pharmacy?
him to do to get the nasal spray.
See,
I never noticed.
He looked a little bigger than what he... I don't know.
I mean, this movie was made in 2006. This is like 2006 was like the height of Linkin Park.
I don't know.
Or maybe right at their, like, right when they started to lose popularity, probably.
Maybe the angle of the camera or something. He looked bigger, and it It looked like him, but I was like, I don't think that's him.
Yeah. Him and Glenn Howerton are both in the second one too, but Keith Jardine's in the second one as well.
Who's that?
He's a mixed martial artist. He was big in like the Forrest Griffin era of the UFC.
Okay.
He actually beat Forrest Griffin, but then he kind of went on a skid, and I think he talked a little bit of shit about Dana White, and they cut him. But he had a really wild like fighting style. Like he kind of fought with his hands up like this. And like he had weird movement. A lot of people had trouble like kind of figuring him out as a fighter. Like, but then once somebody figured him out, once one person figured out his weakness, that was it. Then he started to go downhill.
Damn.
But yeah, there's the movie is like packed with cameos, which is kind of cool. But
yeah,
like,
is the dude, the weird gay dude, is that Pedro from the
Oh yeah,
is it?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Efren Ramirez.
I was like,
is
dude, I know that guy. He looks so familiar.
And the doctor is Dwight Yoakam, who I'm pretty sure is a country artist, or maybe like a folk singer or something like that.
I thought he looked familiar too, and I'm like, man, I don't know these people, but they look familiar.
Yeah, it's like people who are like kind of famous, but
right?
Not really. But a long time ago, I listened to a interview with one of the directors, because it's directed by two people. I didn't write their names down, Neverdeen and something else. And I listened to an interview with one of them, and he described this movie. He was actually talking about the second movie, but I think it fits well with this movie too, where he was saying that when Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino released the Grindhouse movies, Planet Terror and Death Proof, they were kind of like making homages to Grindhouse movies, which were, you know what Grindhouse movies are?
Yeah.
Well, a Grindhouse movie for Kristen is they used to make like these really cheap. Well, you shook your head.
Like you
no,
didn't
he
know.
gave me no, I don't know, but he gave me a look like I was dumb. Go on.
But a Grindhouse movie, they're just like cheap like exploitation movies from like the 70s, and they would release them as double features. So they were usually like really graphically violent, kind of dumb, bad. Like it's like a B movie would be like a Grindhouse movie.
Okay.
So like the way he described it, he's like, well, when they made their Grindhouse double feature with Death Proof and Planet Terror, they were paying homage to the old Grindhouse films of like the 60s and 70s, and he was like, but what we did is we made a Grindhouse film. This is a movie that's not really... It's kind of dumb. Like, it's kind of just a dumb movie, but it's shot really well, and it's just, like, really fucking violent, and it keeps its plot simple enough that you're, like, you can just get into it and just be okay with what you're seeing, you know?
Yeah.
And just have fun and enjoy the experience.
Does Jason Statham play in Death Proof?
No.
Who plays in Death Proof?
Kurt Russell, and then girls, Zoe Bell and what was her name? I think Rose McGowan's in the beginning of it.
Do you know of a movie that Jason Statham's in where he's like in jail or something, and they're like, "Oh, you could get out if you like race these cars."
Death Race.
Death Race
2000.
Okay.
Really, the original Death Race was made in the 70s, and that was kind of like an exploitation film. It may have been, you might have even considered a Grindhouse film. I don't really know. I haven't really watched any real Grindhouse films.
Yeah.
I'd like to sometime, like it's someday, but
like the old 70s ones.
Yeah, but a lot of them are like they weren't really popular or good, so they get kind of lost. You know, like you don't really, they're not going to be easy to find.
Right. Damn.
But yeah, that's what I think this movie, I think it's a pretty good description of it being like a modern day Grindhouse,
like violent as fuck. I thought there should have been a huge splat when he died at the end.
Yeah, but he kind of doesn't die though.
Yeah, he lives.
So I was looking at the poster of the second movie, and it said the tagline of it was, oh, what was it? Oh, I fucking lied. I'm gonna look it up now because it was good.
Was the blink that he did supposed to symbolize that he's still alive?
Because he's still breathing, like he flared his nostrils and everything.
Have you not seen the second one?
No.
Oh, dude, you should check out the second one. The second one's really fucking good.
I think I saw the second one, not the first one. Because does the second one he takes jumper cables? Is that in the second one?
Yeah.
I've seen.
So in the second one, he's they replace his heart with like a battery powered heart. So then instead of having to like give himself adrenaline, he has to like electrocute himself a lot to keep keep charging his heart.
That one's better. I like the second one better.
The second one's fucking great.
Yeah.
I think the second one probably is better.
I might
it's
go
probably
in
the
and
better
watch
of the
that.
two.
Yes.
Well, I'll have to watch that then.
Yeah, that one's good. I like that one.
I like this. I like the first one.
Okay, so the tagline for the second one is "He was dead, but he got better." I think that's just fucking perfect.
That's
tagline.
great.
Basically.
That's great. That just adds. He's such a badass, dude.
Have y'all ever seen Mad Max?
No.
Which one?
The newer one.
Yeah, I seen the newer one. I didn't watch any of the old ones
Me
though.
either. But it gave me kind of those vibes. Like I felt the same watching this that I would like watching Mad Max. Like it's so constant action. Like I love Mad Max probably more, like way more than.
Yeah, Fury Road.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that was really good. No,
I loved that movie.
I haven't watched any of like the because that's actually the fourth film in the series. That wasn't a remake.
Oh really?
Yeah, the first three I think were like in the 70s and 80s. Like I think Mad Max, the original one, I think was Mel Gibson's like first movie,
Oh okay.
and he played Mad Max.
Fury Road though is fucking sick and it's constant.
really, really good.
And it gave me the same vibes as like Crank. Like
Is Crank 2?
Because it's kind of like out, like over the top.
yeah,
And,
and
just
action,
fun.
and
Like
yeah.
it's not meant to be like it's not really meant to be. And I feel this is how I feel about Crank. It's not really meant to be analyzed. You're just supposed to sit and watch it and just have a good time.
Is Crank 2 like just keep going? Too?
Yeah, it's like
Awesome.
it like turns it up to 11.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
It's
we
so
didn't do enough in Crank 1.
Nice.
Let's just fucking crank it up again more.
Okay,
'Cause,
cool.
Like when I thought of Crank, I thought that was the first one, so I was like super hyped. Like when I wrote it last week, and then I was watching it, I'm like, was I just dumber back then? But when you like, then when I was thinking, I'm like, no, there's definitely parts of the second one I've seen with that guy that I was just thinking the wrong movie.
Yeah,
with
he
the,
puts like a jumper cable on his
Yeah.
nipple and then one on his tongue.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah.
that was
And that's
sick.
like the cover of it, like is him
Yeah.
with like a jumper cable on his fucking tongue.
Yeah.
Or like their poster, I
Jesus.
guess I should
It's
say.
so good.
Did anyone else find it weird when he was trying to have sex with his woman and she was screaming no and stuff that nobody tried to help her?
Yeah, because she's like basically raped, but
Yeah.
at least she eventually gave
It's not
consent.
really basic. Like he,
Like,
But
he
she
that was just, that was
eventually-
just rape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was straight up rape.
And
That's
then
how
it, like,
rape works.
then
When
they
the
got,
girl is
like-
screaming
But then she
no
got
and
into
punching
it.
you, and you just rip her clothes off. That's rape.
But he was lucky that it turned into consent.
And like everyone cheered him on.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
then-
"I'm
because he got up, he's like, fuck it. And then
It's
she got
really
mad that he
fucked up,
stopped.
if you
It is
think about
fucked
it.
up.
Yeah.
And the same thing happens in the second one, but on a horse track.
Awesome.
With the same girl, she in
Same
the second
girl,
one?
yeah.
Yeah.
Amy Smart?
She is so dumb.
Is that her name?
Yeah, Amy
Smart?
Smart. Like her character
funny.
is so fucking dumb.
Yeah, very
Like
dumb.
she's just they hired her to just play a dumbass. At one
I've-
point, she just goes, "My boyfriend kills people."
Yeah, yeah. Don't talk to him like that.
He's like,
My boyfriend
awesome,
killed-
or whatever.
My first time ever seeing her in a movie was frickin' Road Trip.
What?
You've never, dude.
I feel like I have. Like, how?
It's got
What?
Tom Green in it.
I don't know names. Just tell me what it's about.
Oh, let's just throw no more names at her. Brecken Meyer.
Yeah, nope.
I don't know. Oh, Sean William Scott.
Wait.
What's the other guy's name?
You don't know Sean William Scott?
Probably if I saw.
Stifler?
The
Mer-
dorky
Oh, okay.
kid from the new guy. What's his
Role
name?
model? Oh, fuck.
I can't think of his name now.
Have you ever seen the new guy? He was in Supernatural. Did you ever watch Supernatural?
Yeah.
There was this really skinny, nerdy-looking fucking
Yeah, I
guy
won't
in the
remember
later
that.
DJ
seasons.
Qualls. DJ Qualls. That's what his name is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens in Road Trip? Because I feel like I've seen it.
These
They-
4 guys get together and they go on a road trip.
Holy fuck. What?
There you go.
I was thinking about that the other day because of the fucking he's in Austin, Massachusetts.
Best-
You mean Boston? Yeah, sure.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
She comes to the dorm. He's like, "Are you here for the feeding?"
What other movies has she been in? Because I've seen her before.
Rat- Butterfly Effect.
Rat Race.
Yeah, Rat Race.
All right. Hold on, guys.
With that same dude that was in Road Trip.
Yeah, Breckin Meyer.
Yep.
He's the guy who created
What's her
Robot
name?
Chicken.
Really?
Yeah, it was him and Seth Green created Robot Chicken.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
That's
Holy
why he
shit.
wasn't in a whole lot of movies, because then he got the Robot Chicken gig, and that's like all he did was Robot Chicken with Seth Green.
Dude. And Seth Green was in Rat Race as well. Wow, dude.
Wow.
What are you looking for again?
Oh, Just Friends. That's where I know her, with Ryan Reynolds when he's fat.
Okay.
Fucking love that movie.
That movie's pretty funny.
Oh,
I don't... It's like a romantic comedy.
Like, I seem to remember his brother being funny in that movie. I haven't seen it too long. I can't remember what it was like. I can't really remember it, you know? It's been a long time since I've fucking watched
It was
that
a good
movie.
movie, but
love it.
I hate romance movies. But
'Cause
Ryan
you're a
Reynolds
douchebag?
he's the man.
Yeah, I've never seen Road Trip. I see it
Deadpool
here.
3, dude. That's going to be a thing.
I haven't even seen the second one, but I've seen the first one.
Second one's alright.
The second one, what?
Is alright.
what?
Alright.
Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. I like both of them.
I did
Let's
too.
rank this crank.
What's your rank? What do you give it out of 5
Rank
stars?
this crank is funny. Anyways,
Rank Crank, Kristen.
I give it like a 3 out of 5. No, 2.5 out of 5.
I give it
Half.
4.5, dude.
What?
I thought the movie was great.
You need to see the second
I
one.
thought it was fucking great. I love...
Yeah, if you think this was 4.5, you'd probably give the second one a
Yeah.
5.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's fucking good, man. The second one's just over the top. It's like, let's take what we already created and roll with it.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'll give it 4 out of 5. I'm not gonna give it 4.5 because there's nothing that really stands out in this movie that I'm like, this is amazing. But it's just it's a really fun ride from beginning to end.
I'm not into action movies, but when they keep going like that, it keeps me interested.
Yeah, there's not much like exposition. It doesn't slow down. That's why it's great.
You learn what happens, and then
it's why I like John Wick too. Like there's no spot where we feel like we have to stop and explain what's going on. It's just like go. Like you see what happened in the beginning, you understand what's going on. Now just join this guy for his fucking insane ride.
Yo, I gotta rewatch those movies.
They're fucking great.
Those were good.
I was kind of hoping you guys would pick them pick John Wick on the last one because I really would like to do that.
I've never seen John Wick.
It's great.
Man, you don't watch movies, do
I
you?
don't know. Unless they're horror.
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 Unless they're horror.
Unless they're horror.
Horror.
Roar.
Horror.
Or.
Horror. That's
Anyways,
what they
go
had to
on.
do on TV, dude.
All right, you want to pick the next movie?
Horror. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
So for this one,
Fucking look at my
I decided to make the choices Ryan Gosling movies.
Oh, fuck yeah. He's hot as fuck. Go on.
Okay, if you fucking say The Notebook, I'm gonna flip out, dude.
Number 1, The Notebook.
Shut
That's not. Number 1, I said the Place Beyond the Pines, which is a movie about a bank robber and the cop that's trying to hunt him
Love that
down.
fucking movie.
It's a great movie.
Oh my god. Go on.
Number 2, I picked Drive, which is about a guy who drives for bank robbers. And number 3, I didn't put
There's a scheme here.
Yeah. And number 3, I did The Nice Guys, which is about 2 detectives trying to solve a mystery.
About guys who robbed the bank.
No, I think they killed a porn star.
Yeah. Well,
What's
It's
that
great.
called
It's
again?
The Nice Guys. It's a great fucking movie.
I watched that I watched it so
Black.
much.
It's a Shane Black
All
director.
right, read the
directed
names
movie.
off again.
The Place Beyond the Pines, Drive, and The Nice Guys. Have you seen any of these movies, Brad?
No.
Okay.
I drew a lot on the other side, so during the Marvel discussion, because I don't partake in that.
She's just like, I'm just checking out of this.
That's what I did in school. Like literally, if I like
Wait.
any
The Place Beyond the Pines.
If there's only
Drive.
Rock, paper,
if
scissors,
there's
shoot.
only 2 of us,
We rock paper scissors shoot.
there's not a majority rule on what movie wins.
There's never a majority rule. It's if you guys pick the same one, you do that one.
Yeah, but what
if you pick different ones, we do the one that you didn't pick.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Okay.
Wait, no. Can we rock paper scissors shoot though? Since
No,
it's just us two?
No,
But-
that's not how the game works.
Nope.
Let's rock paper scissors
No,
shoot.
dude.
Well, you can just keep saying that. You can sit there and play rock paper scissors with yourself if you'd like.
Nope.
Okay, go on. Pick.
Which one did you pick?
I picked Drive.
Motherfucker.
What'd you pick?
Place Beyond the Pines.
So we're doing the Nice Guys.
Oh wait, yeah.
I mean, I like the Nice Guys.
Dude,
it's a good.
I watch it
Shane
a
Black
lot.
directed. Shane Black's fucking awesome.
It's a good movie.
I'm fine with the Nice Guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, I haven't seen any of them, but
Place Beyond the Pines
detectives killing
is-
a porn star.
The thing is, like, I picked Ryan Gosling because I wanted, like, I was thinking about I wanted to do Drive, put Drive on the list, but I didn't know how to put it in with anything else.
Mm.
And then I saw The Place Beyond the Pines. I was like, oh yeah, I really like that fucking movie. I was like, what? Is there another Ryan Gosling movie that would be worth throwing up there? And then I saw, and then I remembered The Nice Guys, and I was like, oh yeah, The Nice Guys is fucking fantastic.
And it's funny. It's like
really
perfect.
Funny. It's funny. It's a good, if you like mysteries, it's a great mystery detective movie. It's fun. It's a good
so
movie. I don't know if you're
good.
gonna like it or not. I can't tell. I can't read you in what you like.
I think Brad will like it for sure.
Honestly, dude, like,
You just said you don't like action movies,
Yeah,
but you
just-
hated 1917 because it didn't have enough action in it.
yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, I just like to laugh. I don't like to think.
The Nice Guys is funny.
It's so fucking funny.
Okay,
I don't
Drive
like
in the Place Beyond.
It'll probably help me then. Like, the humor will help me get through that.
Drive and The Place Beyond the Pines are not funny at all. The Place Beyond the Pines is actually really depressing.
And it's so good though.
It's sad as fuck. It's like two movies though, because it's like Ryan Gosling's story and then his son's story.
Yeah.
So it's actually a really long movie that's basically like two separate movies, but it's really good. If you ever get the opportunity to watch it, I think it's worth a watch.
Yeah.
But like I said,
So good.
it's sad as fuck.
I don't like movies that make me sad.
Then you probably shouldn't watch Place Beyond the Pines because it is sad as fuck. Did you ever watch 1917, Kristen?
No, I didn't rewatch it. No.
All right,
You don't have to.
I might. I mean, I like war movies. Anyways, Nice Guys, good movie.
What are we doing for top 3, Kristen?
So we're doing top 3 snacks, and that's because I was eating when you asked me, and I was eating a snack, so that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay.
And it's like some fast we could pick because it was yesterday. Was why I picked some easy instead of like an in-depth one.
Okay.
I thought I should explain because it's pretty dumb.
All right. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first, dude. So I have to group and just say beef sticks. And this isn't in no order.
He's gay.
But Slim
beef
I do
Jims,
too.
Slim Jims are number 1
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. But like,
Most processed one is the best one for sure.
yeah, like trans fats and everything.
Mhm.
Give me them. But I fucking love
Squirt.
Slim Jims and beef jerky and all that stuff. And are we gonna count? Can we count cereal as a snack?
Do you
Because
eat it as
that's like a big stoner
you can.
go-to
You definitely
munchy
can,
snack
because I definitely
thing.
eat it as a snack.
I
more
love
than breakfast.
cereal. I eat cereal all the time. I got
Mhm.
3
I don't know, I
boxes.
feel like if you're eating cereal as a meal, you're just garbage.
I literally eat it for dinner sometimes. That's it.
It's because you're garbage.
I eat it. I eat it
I'm
for
not
breakfast,
garbage.
and I eat it as a snack. Like,
Why am I garbage?
if I don't
Because
eat,
you're eating cereal as a meal.
Well, so it's called being poor.
Which
So, wow.
translate to being garbage.
No, it actually
They're not
translates
that
to me being
different.
lazy as fuck. Poor and
nah,
garbage.
dude, cereal's fine.
Yeah,
Cereal's
fuck
fine,
you, Cody.
I mean, I like cereal. I eat cereal as a snack.
Wow,
But
what
I'm
a
never
fucking
like,
piece
I'm
of
eating
garbage, you
cereal
piece
for
of
fucking
shit.
dinner tonight.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, that's the garbage thing. That's
It's
the
called
trash.
delicioso. Anyways,
I'm gonna go and also any kind of kettle cooked chips. I love kettle chips, dude.
Dude, I like kettle
Original
chips, too.
barbecue. I just had some sweet barbecue kettle chips before I came here. So fucking good. So good, dude.
I like the cracked
can't-
pepper sea salt ones.
oh my
I've never
god,
had those
They're
ones.
fucking great.
they're the
I'll get 'em.
best. I agree with you, bro.
I
The
can't
barbecue ones too. The mesquite barbecue, Lay's mesquite barbecue kettle cooked chips.
I'm getting some.
Wait. I like the jalapeno.
No,
I don't like spicy shit that much.
Oh,
Like
those are
I don't
good.
like spicy chips.
I don't like the taste of jalapeno, like in anything.
Okay, that's
Jalapeno
fine.
poppers are fucking sick.
Yeah, they are.
Like disgusting.
I had
shit.
jalapeno poppers earlier today.
Hell yeah,
So
dude.
happy for you. All right, you next, Cody.
It's jalapeno poppers. Man.
Well, No, I didn't really think of that. I said Cheetos was the first one I put down.
I like Cheetos.
I'm fully addicted to Cheetos. I like putting Cheetos on my sandwiches.
Yes.
It's
It's
amazing.
I put the kettle chips on my sandwiches.
I do that too.
I've never done that because that's stupid. Next.
Dude,
You have to put chips on like a bologna sandwich or something, dude. You have to.
or on a sub.
Just try
What happens
it.
if I
Just
don't?
try it.
Nothing.
Dude,
Just
I
try
can't
it.
eat a sandwich anymore without putting chips on
All right,
it.
Same.
I'll
dude.
record
have
me
to-
doing it for you.
It's not a taste thing. It's like the
Texture?
the crunch.
The
Yeah, it's
texture.
like the
It's-
crunch. It's putting
get
crunch
it.
in your sandwich is great.
I get it.
I put.
You made me think of a thing. I accidentally was mean to the Subway person today. I got Subway. And like, so with me working where I do, I have to be really nice to the community. Like extra. Like I can't really ignore people because people recognize me and it's like awful. But like I can't give myself a bad rep while working there. Like it's part of the, like, me working there. So anyways, I went to Subway today and I got a rotisserie chicken ranch and chicken bacon ranch sub, but it was rotisserie chicken. And it was a girl just trying to make small talk with me, but she's like, yeah, it like reminds me of those chickens you get from Tops. And I'm like, rotisserie chicken? Like, like it just came out rude. And she kind of gave this look like, oh, I just said something dumb. And I felt like absolute garbage but it just, I'm naturally sarcastically mean. So I was like, rotisserie chicken? And she's just like, yeah.
Wow, dude.
I felt like shit.
Tomorrow you're gonna walk into work and
I'm off
they're gonna
now.
be like, "You're gone."
Did you call the girl at Subway stupid?
No, actually, I told them about it. They all laughed and thought I was funny. Anyway, so you like chips on your sub or sandwich? Go on.
Cheetos.
You almost just
That
made
was
me
the first
spit out
one.
my drink. That one is
Yeah, because you would have done it right on the microphone, and I would be pissed.
Don't make me laugh. Okay, next.
Yeah, my next
Cheetos.
one was Moose Tracks ice cream.
That is so good.
Fucking delicious.
Yeah.
It's the only ice cream I get.
I get that. If they don't have that, I'll get the fucking cookie dough ice cream.
That one's too bland.
It is. That's why I like
Oh.
the Moose Tracks. But if they don't have the Moose Tracks, I'll get the cookie dough.
Moose Tracks are great.
Yeah.
I also like Death by Chocolate.
I don't like chocolate that much.
Yeah, ice cream, no. Cake? Yes. Peanut butter frosting?
I don't like chocolate cake either.
You're
I just don't
stupid.
really like chocolate that much.
What a garbage thing to say.
What? That I don't like chocolate?
Yeah.
I don't think that's that garbage.
You know what? I want to say this now before I forget it.
Just say it.
We need to get Snack Crate up in here again.
Dude, I have money now. I'll start it up. I
we
keep
gotta
getting
do
it.
that
Yeah.
again and get Cody a bunch of chocolate.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Ew.
Ew. Why?
I just don't like chocolate that much.
Dude,
You know,
I'm excited.
I will say all the chocolate that I've had in past Snack Crates, none of them have been as good as the U.S. And I don't know if it's because it's just what I'm used to, or if theirs is just way more natural.
It's because we're way more
and
unhealthy.
yeah, like
It all tastes the
Sucks.
same to me.
no.
Milk chocolate just tastes like milk chocolate to me.
nah, dude.
I like white chocolate.
White chocolate.
I love the Hershey's white chocolate cookies
Yeah.
and cream.
I like the
Love those
Lindor
motherfuckers.
or the Lindor truffles.
Yes,
The
dude.
white chocolate
yeah,
Lindor truffles.
I love those.
I love
things.
dark
fucking
chocolate.
Every one of
amazing.
them, all of the kinds.
Dark chocolate looks good. Okay, so you have 3. So you said Cheetos specifically.
Moose Tracks ice cream,
Or cookie dough.
and my last one is Oreo cookies.
Okay,
Oh my
I
God.
Any kind of Oreo cookie. I like the white ones. I like the birthday cake ones. Carrot cake's my favorite.
You're not racist when it comes to Oreos.
No, only when it comes to chocolate.
I like carrot
At least
cake, but I don't
Oreos
know
have
if
white
I
in the middle.
like it in an Oreo.
Not the peanut butter ones. Those are my
Or
favorite ones.
the fudge
I've never
ones,
actually
the
had
chocolate
those.
fudge ones.
The peanut butter ones are so good. You should try those ones.
Let me change what I said. Any Oreo except for those ones that you just said.
Yo, I got the mega stuffed ones the other day. They're fucking
I feel
ridiculous.
I feel too fat to buy those.
They're disgusting. I don't like the cream part.
Leo's
I honestly
ate more
don't
than
like
me.
Say that again?
Leo, he's eating more than me
Yeah.
out of that.
Like
He only eats the cream though. He doesn't eat the cookie.
Oreos are good in desserts, but I won't just eat Oreos unless it's the peanut butter ones dipped in milk. If it's just dry, they're like way
I
too
always
dry.
dip them in milk. Always
Oh,
dip them in milk.
okay.
I'll even crush them up and put them in the Moose Tracks ice cream.
Oh, that's so. Yeah.
That's a
pretty
good
great.
idea.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Man.
But thinking of, you were talking about Leo
Oh my
only
God,
eating
I'm
the
hungry.
cream.
Yeah.
Remember the episode of Futurama where he gets make them yourself Oreos? So he takes the two outsides and you put them in a machine, and then you take the inside. And they all come in like separate wrappers, and you put the inside in the machine, and it makes the Oreo. And he does that, licks the cream off, and then just throws away the other two pieces.
What the fuck?
So he's got like this fucking pile of garbage sitting next to him, and like then another pile of just the fucking cookie parts.
The cream's gross.
That's a show I need to start watching again.
The cream's the best. Have you had the carrot cake Oreos?
No, I think
Try them. They're amazing.
I get carrot cake from Wegmans. Just eat the cake. It's so good.
Try the carrot cake Oreos, dude. They're fucking fantastic. The toffee Oreos are really good too.
Toffee.
I like toffee a lot.
That's one of those things where I could have like one of them, just like one Oreo, just because the taste isn't like a taste that I want to keep eating.
What, Oreos in general?
No, toffee.
Toffee.
Word.
I like toffee like in ice cream or like in candy bars and shit.
I like it in like alcohol.
Yeah, that's not toffee. It's just like toffee flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I actually like the crunch of toffee and shit. You know.
Yeah, yeah. What about you? What are your snacks?
Back. So chips, number one, because I'm a
chips.
salty bitch. Like chips is my main snack I eat. But if we're talking about favorites, Middlesworth barbecue are fucking orgasmic.
Okay.
Then
Never had 'em.
you live in you live in New York, but you're from Pennsylvania. You've never had Middlesworth.
I mean, I may have and just don't remember because I usually just get chips and eat them. I don't pay attention to the names on the bag.
But you named like flavors. Okay. Anyways, so chips are really good. Then I like this snack when I'm high, specifically because I don't really like it texture wise if I'm not. Because like texture thing, like mushrooms, I'll only eat when I'm high too. Because textures don't bother me as much. But anyways, cottage cheese mixed with Cheez-Its is so good.
What?
Yeah.
I like dipping potato chips in cottage cheese.
But so if you just like
I just like cottage cheese and pickles.
I feel like that's the weirdest one.
Really?
I feel like that's definitely the weirdest one.
Like I've heard of fruit with cottage cheese. Like a lot of people do that.
My grandma does this weird recipe with fruit and cottage cheese.
But no, like sometimes I'll just like take like in a bowl like cottage cheese, like a scoop or two, and just load it with Cheez-Its and just eat it with a spoon, and it's so fucking good.
I want to try
or goldfish crackers.
Like I want to try it.
Goldfish crackers is
we
good
have the goldfish. Leo
do
loves
it.
those. So and I have cottage. I go home and do it right now.
All right, dude. Let me know because it's good. Maybe add a little salt and pepper. I add salt and pepper sometimes.
I'm scared
because I really like salt.
Why are you scared?
Because it just sounds so gross.
Just try
So
dipping
good.
dipping a Cheez-It into a fucking cottage
Yeah.
cheese.
We'll do that.
But the whole experience.
Like, you don't have to make a giant tub of it and then throw it all out if you don't like it.
Yeah, you do. Okay, and then chocolate cake with peanut butter icing.
Yeah, I probably should have said that.
It's
one.
so fucking good to me.
I
It's the best combo.
I love.
Or red velvet with cream cheese. They're kind of equal up there.
I'm going to say something really controversial right now.
Oh my god, garbage.
I don't like cake.
Oh my god.
Like, at all. Like, I'm not a fan of it. Like, I'll eat it. I'll eat, like, a piece.
Even if it's vanilla?
No. I don't like it. It's just not that great.
That's really dumb, to be honest.
Like, even with, like, a good frosting?
I would rather just eat the frosting off of the cake than eat the cake part.
So on your birthdays when you had cake, you were disappointed.
You get, like, cookie cake or something?
Ice cream
cake.
That's what my grandma gets now. Is ice cream cake.
Okay.
Ice cream cake slaps.
But I'd rather just not have it at all, to be perfectly honest with you. Maybe ice cream, but I'd rather just have like a steak.
I mean, yeah.
Steak, stick a candle in it.
I mean, I would rather have steak than cake too.
For sure.
But yeah, like I feel like cake is so ceremonial, but it's trash. I've never had wedding cake that I was like, this is good.
No.
Oh,
I
yeah,
enjoyed
no.
this.
I like
Like homemade chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting is the best. Like homemade peanut butter frosting.
My mom makes some banging cake. Missy makes some banging cake. What about brownies? Do you like brownies?
Oh,
no.
What?
No.
Like,
do you like whoopie pies?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a whoopie pie is?
Like a moon pie?
No, whoopie pie is like a Dutch. I don't even think it's a Dutch thing, but they really sell them. Like the chocolate, like cake, like cookies with cream in the middle.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
I mean,
no. Just say
sounds
no.
like no. I would have
But
to say
like,
probably no.
I'm getting you a whoopie pie from the Amish place and having
The thing is, I'll probably think it's okay. I'll probably eat it.
they're totally
like
different
like,
tastes than cake or anything.
I'm not like I can't eat cake. Like it's okay, but I would rather like I'm not gonna ever be like I really want cake right now.
Right.
Like I've never
I
craved
love cake.
If somebody was like I'm not getting you a cake for your birthday, I would not care at all. It would not bother me even a little bit.
Thank you.
I'm not getting you steak for your birthday. Does that affect you more?
What?
I'm not getting you steak for your birthday.
I don't expect you to get me anything for my birthday.
I was just like giving an example.
But no, like I just don't. It's just cake's boring as fuck.
All right, to each their own, dude.
That's
Cake's a
the most
subjective topic.
dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Cupcakes, I'm not a fan of either.
Hey,
Wait, what?
So I'm not a fan of cupcakes either. Because I mean, it's just cake in a fucking different shape.
fun size.
I'd rather have cupcakes though, easier.
I mean, same. I would
Less
say the same.
cleanup.
Like if you asked me if I wanted cupcakes or cake for my birthday, I'd say cupcakes.
Because
before
there's
the
more
cake.
frosting. Because that's why I like cupcakes and
It's a better
less cleanup.
frosting
Yeah.
to cake ratio.
You know, I like taking my chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting and warming it up in the microwave a little bit to get the frosting kind of like melty.
And it, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so
Dude,
good.
I'm gonna make us cake, dog, and bring it, and then
Hell
he
yeah.
could just watch us, and I'll be like, "No, you don't like this shit, dude."
Yeah, especially if it's chocolate cake with peanut butter frosting. I'm good.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Y'all can have it.
All right, so there's top
Actually,
three.
one that I fucking should have mentioned. I'll just call it an honorable mention. I like taking Ritz crackers and dipping them into frosting. Like if you get one of those like frosting canisters, like the cake frosting things.
I've done that with like
Betty
honey
Crocker.
graham crackers. I
Yeah.
used to make like
Ritz?
sandwiches.
Yeah, Ritz crackers. Try it. It's great.
It's the sweet and salty, dude.
Yeah, it's great. Make little my
don't
my
know about
grandmother
little
used to live
sandwiches,
here.
dude.
Yeah, she used to make little sandwiches out of it when I was a little kid, and ever since then I just fucking
Dude.
love it.
Like what flavor frosting is the best?
I will do any, just regular vanilla though.
Oh shit! dog.
What's the cream cheese vanilla is what my grandma used to do,
That's the
but
good
just for
shit.
any regular
That's the good
any
shit.
frosting.
I bet you whipped
Strawberries
would be good.
great. I like getting the ones that have the sprinkles in it, and then I can have sprinkles in
Funfetti.
with it too. Yeah, the funfetti.
Yeah,
Nice.
I know my frosting, guys. Oh my- okay,
I
I'm
used
happy
to-
for us.
You remember the fluff? Like the
Yeah, it's like marshmallow
fluff?
Yeah,
stuff.
with peanut
would-
butter.
I would take like chocolate or vanilla frosting, put it on a slice of bread, and then put fluff on the other slice. Eat it as a sandwich.
A sugar sandwich.
I do
Yeah,
that with
dude.
peanut butter and fluff.
Yeah, so have I. But like,
That's good.
I liked the chocolate and peanut butter together,
Chocolate and fluff.
or
Mhm,
fluff.
we got
Yeah,
you, dog, we
there
got
you go. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, it was like a nice Reese's effect. It was good.
Oh, so you're talking about chocolate frosting?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay. I was
But I
thinking-
would do it with vanilla too.
That's more
Yeah.
like mallow cup, dog. Because that's marshmallow filling. Yo, I'm on mallow
Oh.
cup.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I'm hungry now, so I haven't eaten it all day.
I want
so
ice cream.
Oh wait, no,
with
I said
fluff
like.
now. Honestly, like fluff and ice cream is
Yo,
pretty fucking great.
I've never had that.
No, it's
I
great.
put chips in my ice cream too.
Now you've gone too far.
Dude,
Get the
it's-
fuck out of my house.
It's the salty and sweet thing. It's so good. You should try it sometime.
No.
Dude, I'm not
I
kidding.
feel like the chips are just gonna get soggy right away, and that's gonna be like,
That's only if you like load it up.
Peanut butter chocolate flavor.
I don't know how to not load it up. I eat
Shit,
whenever I
dog.
get
Dude,
ice cream, I eat so
just-
much of it in one sitting. It's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
me too, dude.
I can't get ice cream without hating myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have the black raspberry Perry's ice cream right now. It's pretty good flavor. It's one of my faves. Top 3.
I don't think I'm a fan of it. I've had it before, but
let's
I don't
move
know.
on from snacks because Cody's opinion sucks. So
I have a bunch of freeze pops.
Want to know what else?
Right
Yeah.
now.
You want to know what else I really love as a snack, as an honorable mention? I love dipping Fritos in hummus. The pine nut.
I like dipping those flavored. There's these certain flavored crackers. I can't remember what the brand is, but dipping those in hummus is pretty fucking good.
Hummus just rules, man. I literally almost just put hummus down on as my thing.
so
I just eat
mine,
spoonfuls of hummus.
I've seen my grandma do that before. 'Cause I
Really?
don't think she knew what hummus was. I think she just thought it was a side and not a dip.
Right?
funny.
So
Oh,
she was just like eating it by a spoonful. I was like, Grandma, what are you doing?
aw, be nice. Maybe she loves it. But sometimes I get like there's like these crackers that are like pita crackers, like they're triangles. And I just lay them on a plate and put shredded or slice up like a brick of cheese and put it like a light and then microwave it for like 10 seconds. Fucking perf.
Wow.
Maybe put pepperoni on them. Those are good.
You know what? That's an honorable mention for me. Pepperoni.
I love pepperoni.
Dude, getting like the whole fucking logs of pepperoni.
Yes.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
love that
I'll
shit.
cut like a section of it like
Yeah,
that
like-
off.
Just gnaw on that shit.
Fucking break it in half and be like, I'll eat this right now and save that for later.
But that's part of your beef stick. Like it all is. in the
Yeah,
same
kind of.
family.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
I do
in
love
a
Slim
way.
Jims. They give me heartburn like a motherfucker though.
Yeah, same. They taste great.
Yeah.
Nexium.
I have
I
it.
would rather have
I'm bad at like routine.
I'd rather have like a fucking different kind of beef stick that's not as good or beef jerky than have a Slim Jim and have it give me heartburn.
Factual.
Nexium, dude.
I'd also rather not have to take a drug every day,
Bitch.
especially when I can just eat beef jerky and still really enjoy that and not get heartburn.
Well, I can eat pizza and all that sauce stuff.
I can
and
too. That doesn't bother me.
spicy stuff now.
Same, that doesn't bother me.
Dude, I
either.
get heartburn from fucking water.
Me too. I get heartburn from water and Slim Jims.
But once I started
And
taking
Gatorade.
Nexium, dude, I haven't had heartburn since.
Gatorade gives me bad heartburn.
Orange flavored Gatorade gives me heartburn.
Orange
The
juice.
fruit punch one.
Orange juice
Ooh.
gives
That
me
shit-
heartburn.
As soon as it
Grape.
starts going down my throat, I feel like I'm drinking acid.
Wine.
It's so bad.
Wine. Like I'll just take one sip. I'm like, that's heartburn.
I don't like wine anyway. It's got to be really dry.
I love it because it gets me lit fast. Like I don't really care what it tastes like. Like I could have a few.
Yet I have like that's wine is like a taste of something that will make me gag. I tried
really?
chugging a bottle of wine once and I literally threw up
Okay.
in the bottle. Like I took like one gulp and threw up like just like regurgitated it back into the bottle. And then Chris drank the rest
Shut
of the
the
bottle.
Oh.
And I told her, I was like, dude, you realize I threw up in that thing, right? Like you shouldn't be drinking that. He's just like, I don't care. It was
I
gross.
don't want to.
I am fucking done
I don't
with
wanna
this
throw up
discussion.
right
I'm
now.
It
done.
was the sweetest wine I've ever tasted, and I can't do sweet wine.
I'm so against.
I gotta do like half and
half.
half because if it's like really dry, it's
Like a semi-sweet.
yeah.
No, there's this one. It's called Pennsylvania Concord, I think, and it's $10 at the liquor store, and it tastes like grape juice, and it gets you so lit. Like
See, I'm not a fan of grape juice either.
I like grape juice.
You can't even tell it's wine, but it gets you really intoxicated. There's this peach one too that was at Kendall's wedding. You can't even taste the alcohol, but it's all really lit. She got like 12 bottles of it.
At
So
my
it's cheap.
family reunion this past Saturday, my aunt was making my brother and I drink. Chad and I drink.
Oh yeah.
And it was like a coffee brandy with black cherry something with a caramel machito or whatever coffee creamer. It was fucking good.
Was it like a White Russian type deal, but with more?
Oh, and she had a little bit of milk in it too.
Yeah.
It was a
I
lot
like
more
White
than a White
Russians.
Russian. I mean, White Russian's just what, vodka and milk,
And and Kahlua. There's Kahlua in it.
right?
Anything milky with alcohol.
I love it.
I'm gonna throw up.
Well, and then they ice, and then it's usually more like a milkshake form instead of just dumping it.
That's
Ju-
even worse.
I
though.
love it.
Like that's even like the thicker it is, the more sick it's probably gonna make me.
I had an old girlfriend, and we went over for a Christmas Eve party.
She was old.
No, like
She was
I
like
know.
60, 65 years old.
an old,
had an old girl.
ex.
I get it. I was just
Okay.
being a bitch. Go on.
But we went to a party, and like all they were drinking, they had a it was at a grandma's house. And they had a bar in their basement, and everyone, the only thing they were drinking was White Russians. And I was like, oh, what's that? Vodka and milk. I was like, ugh, that doesn't sound good at all.
There's got to be Kahlua in it too.
Yeah. If they're just doing vodka and milk, that's gross. But Kahlua like adds flavor. Like that's.
Yeah, I think Kahlua is like an Irish cream.
It
right?
is. Yeah. I have some at my house. I like White Russians. I make that shit. I used to.
My parents drink them. I look at it and I'm like, I know that's gonna make me sick. Like, there's no way drinking more than one of those is not gonna make me want to throw up.
There was a time period when like I had parties a lot when I had my first apartment. And I had so much liquor. Like, people leaving it there and whatever. And it's still on top of my fridge, but it's old as fuck.
Aged liquor? Let's drink it.
I have a lot.
What kind of liquor, though?
I think I have some white rum.
I was going to say, if it's Kahlua, then...
Ew, no. No, it's like, I think I have some white rum up there, some peach schnapps. I have a few things over there.
I bought a rye today that I never had before.
Really?
Yeah, I was thinking about drinking it during the podcast, never really got around to it.
Do you work tomorrow?
No, that's why I'm gonna drink it tonight. I just didn't do it during the podcast.
Oh my god.
I was thinking about it, but it's kind of gone by. I didn't realize we've been sitting here for an hour and 15 minutes already, and I could make a drink now, but we're probably gonna be done in like another 15 minutes.
We usually go to like 1:40. Okay, go on.
You were already talking about trying to walk away.
Was I?
That's easier to walk away.
No, it wasn't.
I thought so. I thought that's what you were getting at.
No, because he saw us ask questions.
Bring me
if
a
he
bottle.
can. Okay.
What, you guys want a drink?
I'm always down to do.
Y'all
I'm
want
always
whiskey?
down to do things.
Because I got a rye whiskey.
I'll drink one.
Yeah,
all right, I'll
just
go
so
get
I have
glasses.
a chaser. I do. Okay. I have Squirt. Not a sponsor.
Squirt.
Do you like Squirt? Do you like putting Squirt in your mouth? Try Squirt.
Do you like putting Squirt in your mouth? But do you... I don't
Caffeine
have any
free.
chaser or
dude,
mixer or
just
anything.
Bring it back.
Do you want a shot or do you want a glass?
I'm only doing shots.
A glass with not like a whole lot in it.
You want me to just throw a couple ice cubes in the glass then?
I'm gonna sip it.
I'm doing a shot because then I won't drink it. And I have Squirt.
What is it?
I
A lemon
love
lime
Squirt.
soda?
It's actually grapefruit. You've tried it before.
That's right. I don't remember.
Do you want to try it? You don't like it.
I don't remember.
You don't. I had cans one time. You came and smoked, and then I had to dry it, and you were like, ugh. Grapefruit. I would relate it to Mellow
Yeah, that's
Yellow,
not
maybe.
good.
Is it like Mellow? No, that's more Mountain Dewy.
No, yeah, Mellow Yellow's better than that. What would actually
I love this
convince
soda.
you to go in a store and be like, I want a Squirt?
Well, I can't
That
drink.
looks good right now. Let me get a Squirt.
One, I love Squirt. Two, I don't drink caffeine anymore. And normally for caffeine, it's either juice, but I want a soda, and that's just like usually orange and grape. I'm kind of sick of those flavors because that's all I've been drinking, or root beer.
Okay.
So Squirt is grapefruit, and it's better. I don't know. There's another drink like this I used to drink all the time that I loved. And it reminds me of that. And my grandpa always got it, like old people get it. I don't know.
Do
I like actual grapefruit? No.
No.
Like, I fucking hate actual grapefruit.
You know, I love pineapple, but I hate pineapple juice. Like,
I love pineapple juice.
I'll drink the pineapple juice that
from
comes
the pineapple?
out of a pineapple,
Yeah.
but the processed shit and stuff, that's not good.
Well, have you ever had like I forget the fucking brand, but it's like legit pineapple juice and it's good as fuck.
No, I haven't.
It's like in a little can. It's like literally this big. Really? I want to get you one because they're only like $1 and they're skinny little cans and it tastes just like pineapple, like you eat it.
All right.
Okay, you, fam.
Remember eating the little cups of fruit and then drinking the juice afterwards in school?
Like you pack them or school. Yeah. I only like the mandarin orange ones because I don't like pear and I don't like pineapple, and the mixed always had.
My parents were always buying the fruit cocktail cans.
I would eat like the cherry out of them, and
I love cherries.
I just don't like pear. Like pear was the one I like absolutely would not
I didn't
eat.
like it as a kid, but I'll eat pear now. I mean, it's definitely not like, hey, babe, get some pears tonight. I want to eat some pears. But, like, if it's on a fruit platter, I'm going to take some pears.
Really? I'm more of an orange gal. I like tropical, like, oranges are good.
I mean,
grapes.
I like oranges, probably second fave.
What's your first?
Pineapple.
Okay. Kiwi sucks. Also. I'm a little... This bottle looks sick nasty, though.
Cool. Basil, hide and dark rye.
Ow. Sorry.
Artfully aged.
Shot. I was a little...
You alright, dude?
I was scared.
Think it was going to come back to you?
Yeah. Always have my guard up. Oh, I'm scared. That smells strong. Okay. Mike, I'm gonna talk. I'm probably not gonna get toxic. I might. I don't know.
By this one?
No, but like I'm gonna want another. I have a lot of drink left. You guys are having glasses. It's just if I have it in a drink like that, I'm not gonna drink it. I'll take one sip and I'll be like.
That's what you're supposed to do with these, though. Is just sip.
Nope.
Sip on it.
I'm quick. The coldness helps.
Yeah, I just pulled it out of the freezer.
That's really good.
I've never had it before.
That's really good, actually.
It's made by Jim Beam.
Mm-hmm. Is it?
It says Basil Hayden. Yeah, it says artfully aged by the James B. Beam Distilling Company.
That's actually pretty good. I wouldn't drink it like that.
It has a dark berries finish, it says.
Not bad.
But I didn't want to throw up after I did that, so it's good. There's some I'm like, after I do it. Like those little liquor things I get, those squares that I chug them. They're bootlegger ones. They're like little liquor square, like flask looking, and they're clear. And they're called shots, and I take them as shots. Like I just chug it. There's like grape, blue raspberry, and all that. They get me fucked up.
I don't know. I have
no idea what you're talking
really?
about.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're like little squares, and they're just like flavored
When I buy liquor, I buy something like that.
Well, they're only like $1 or
big
something.
750 milliliter bottle. That's what I get.
If I just want to get lit fast, I get those bootlegger things. They're only a few bucks.
You can get pretty lit pretty fast off a bottle of liquor.
Yeah, you can. But these are flavorful and good.
This shit's kind of like almost like a purple color. You see that shit?
Yeah, it's nice.
I guess it's distilled with berries, which most rye isn't. Tastes pretty good though.
Mm-hmm. Also, I used to, when I worked at Pump, I think I went through an alcoholic phase that I didn't consider until after, because I don't drink at all really now, unless it's like this. But I used to drink a Blue Raz Steel Reserve big can when we got alcohol at Pump, like on a daily basis. Just one.
I tried one of those.
It's not bad.
It isn't. I thought like.
And if you drink a whole can, you like get fucked up.
I mean,
what is it?
Steel Reserve, which is like a trashy beer.
Yeah, I know.
But a big can of the Blue Raz one is like.
Is
so
that
good.
a beer though, or is that?
Isn't the gray one
malt liquor?
Malt
beverage.
Oh, okay. But I drank the Blue Raz one, so that's just like the first sip is like, but once you get halfway down,
I was like, wow, this isn't bad.
Yo,
Steel Reserve is rough.
It was sitting in the back of my parents' fridge. I guess Travis drinks them, and she's like, he hasn't touched them in a while. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have one,
dude. Good.
Wait,
was it a bit? How big was it?
It was one of like a pounder can.
Yeah, they're cheap too. They're a couple bucks. I would get one after work. Like if I had to work past my normal time, I'd always get one. I did basically every day for a while.
I did the Four Loko phase and fucking
those. I have such bad stories with those.
Fucking Colt 45 blasts.
My friend
Remember
Jordan,
those?
I never fucked with them.
Alex and I
know an old person that had those. I did Four Loko though at a party, and I always
wanted to enjoy drinking.
I like getting
Like
fucked up.
I wanted to have a good time. Like I was never trying to just get drunk. You know, that's why I never like. I would never.
Same.
I've never
I'm
drank
still
a
that
40.
way.
Never once in my life have I drank a
Really?
40 because I knew by the time I got to the bottom of it, I wasn't gonna like it anymore. I'd rather drink a 12-ounce of beer.
I'm gonna bring us all Steel Reserve Blue Raz, our next one, and we're all gonna get lit by the
And
end.
I'm not gonna drink it because, as I said before,
Drink some
I
of it.
like to enjoy
Don't drink
drinking.
all
I
of it.
mean, it doesn't.
You don't get that fucked
doesn't
up.
taste that bad.
I liked it.
Yeah, but that's not. I'm not just saying like I like to get fucked up too, but
I like getting fucked up.
I want to enjoy the process. You know, I'm not willing to torture myself to get fucked up. Like if I didn't like the taste of alcohol, I wouldn't drink alcohol, even for the sake of getting fucked up. I wouldn't do it. I enjoy I enjoy beer. I enjoy whiskey. I like the taste of both of those things. That's why I drink them. That's not really. But I do like to get fucked up. I'm glad that I enjoy the process to get there, though. If I don't enjoy the process, like that's why I don't drink IPAs. I think IPAs are gross. I don't drink them to get drunk. And every
They're
time,
bad.
every time I say I don't like IPAs, they always come back at me with they're like 11% alcohol, dude. And I'm like, yeah, and I can just drink 2 beers and enjoy that more than just drinking one fucking IPA and hating it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I went to Missy's dad's once and I was like, "You got a beer?" And he's like, "Yeah, go ahead, check the fridge." We were out hanging by the pool, so I went in, checked in the fridge, and all he had was a case of some IPA.
Did you drink
And I
it
was
to be
just
cool?
like, whatever. And so I took
Told
it,
you.
and I went out. I sat down. I cracked it open. I took one sip, and I'm like, "Oh, this is awful."
It's bad. They're
And
just so bitter.
He
Yeah.
sits up. He's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "This sucks." This is not
No,
good.
you're like, I
"Oh,
love
you don't
it."
like IPAs?" No.
The thing is, they're so expensive, and then people like to drink them and act like it's like a high class thing to drink. It's like I'm an IPA fan. It's like, dude, you're just an alcoholic.
It tastes like
Yeah.
You're just trying to get drunk. Because that's why, like I just said, like whenever I say I don't like IPAs, the person that wants me to drink IPAs always comes back with the same thing. It's like 11% alcohol. I'm just like, yeah, it's not what I'm looking for, bro.
Kaylin's family, like specifically his parents, drink it to just seem cool.
I feel like
His
that's
dad always
what
has
they
a
all
new
do.
IPA for him to try, and it's like, and his mom just drinks it to fit in because she does not like them.
They're
more-
bad. Like they're the thing. Like what we were talking about earlier. Like when it touches my tongue, I kind of want to throw up. It's that bad.
That's
It's not that bad for me. Like I will drink an IPA. Like I'll try. Like if somebody comes to me with an IPA, I'm gonna try it.
I suffer.
But that's not. I wouldn't even say I suffer through it. But as I'm drinking it, I'm like, I'd rather just have a Yingling. Like I think a Yingling is just better, tastes
Yeah.
better, or a Shiner Bock. I
Man.
think it just tastes better.
I drank a lot of Yingling when I was younger.
I don't like beer. I like whiskey above anything else or mixed
Liquor,
drinks.
yeah.
But that's a lot of.
Mixed. Captain and
a
Coke.
lot of-
That's my usual go-to.
But yeah, I like Jameson so much. And they had an orange Jameson that I
I
missed out on.
almost bought a Jameson.
Really?
I almost bought Jameson. Then I saw that and I was like, oh, I want to try something new.
Oh, I want to try the new orange Jameson.
Yeah, I saw that there.
How much?
Just considering how many things that are flavored orange that give me heartburn.
Oh,
Didn't even look. I was like, oh, it's cool they have an orange Jameson now. I'm never gonna drink that.
I love Jameson. It's expensive though. I can just get like a cheap.
I mean, this was as expensive as Jameson. I think
It's
I think
like
Jameson
40
might be
some
like
bucks,
$2
right?
more. Yeah, this is $42
Yeah.
$43.
Jesus.
I like Jameson though.
Yo,
But I do like expensive
Blake,
liquors.
when he went on vacation, there's a spiced rum down. It was Delaware, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only get it at that place he went to. It's like a homemade,
Like a local thing?
Yeah, just
local thing.
locally.
Yeah, yeah. But it was $90 a bottle, and he bought 2 of them. And
Oh, bleak.
That's too expensive.
Yeah, fuck that.
But I will say, I tried it. He let me try it the other day, last week sometime. It was pretty fucking good. It's the best rum I've ever had.
I do want to try a really expensive whiskey,
It was like a
but
What
the
one?
most I've ever bought would be like a $50 bottle of whiskey.
yeah. It was
Yeah.
some
Never gone
kind
more
of
than
berry kind of thing, but like it was it was good. Like that rum would get me in trouble, like fucked up quick, because it was decent. And then I mixed it with cherry Pepsi, and that was the perfect mixer.
So happy for you.
It was so good, dude. You don't even understand. It was so much better than your squirt.
It makes me giggle every time you say
it.
It tastes so much better than your squirt.
Think about
really.
Think about that executive meeting when they're like, "All right, guys, we need to name
Squirt's
this."
been around for a very long time.
It has.
It's an old soda.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really old soda.
Maybe
Since like long
so that's
before
what your
people,
grandparents drank.
Must be.
Look at see, it probably has a date on it. Probably says established.
Oh yeah, 1938.
Yeah.
Holy
must
fuck.
be that's it. Must be
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
a fucking old soda.
Holy shit,
Love
dude!
it.
Wow, to be in business.
And I don't think girls squirted in the 30s.
I mean,
so they didn't really know the
they
joke.
probably did,
Yeah.
but they thought they were probably peeing or something.
Yeah.
Actually, I heard somebody make a joke that like back in the day,
About being a witch.
yes.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I did.
I'm not going to say it now because what's the point? But
He
I
hasn't heard
didn't-
it. That's the point.
you already said it.
Oh, my bad.
Squirt.
Go on.
A witch squirts.
Back in the day when girls squirted, people must have accused them of being
Being a witch.
witches.
Oh, what
Yeah,
the?
see, he didn't get it.
That's funny. I mean,
Like,
Peop-
yeah.
people back. I don't know, dude.
It's just definitely like cancel culture, but with actually killing people. Is all that was the Salem witch trials.
Canceling.
It's like, you know what? I don't like you. You're a witch. Now you're dead.
Speaking of canceling, did you see all the? Cody would love this, but they're trying to cancel Metallica
Why?
because of some things they did in their past.
Oh my god.
Like what?
Apparently there was a rumor that James Hetfield wouldn't let Ice-T on one of their tour because he was black. And then there is, I think there's something that their old bass player Jason Newsted did or said or some shit. And some TikToker, like, because Stranger Things was huge and Master of Puppets was a huge thing in the new Stranger Things season, like, it
I didn't
blew up.
watch the new season because I don't have Netflix anymore, so I don't know.
Not bad, but there's like Master of Puppets like got this new popularity because there's a character in there that plays it and just
Is that Eddie?
weird stuff. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I just know.
And but so some TikToker went back and dug up dirt on Metallica and like
I mean, I
made a
heard
little
that they
video
were-
about it and
They were fucking, they're pieces of shit. They fucking, when they had one of their old bassists, they wanted to kick him out of the band, but rather than just like kicking him out of the band, they just threw all of his equipment out of the house and then dumped beer on it to ruin it. Like his amps and his amp head and his fucking amp and his bass guitar. They just threw it out into the street and then dumped beer and pissed on it and fucking ruined it.
damn kids.
Sometimes you gotta.
Because they're fucking scumbags.
Damn kids. Well, didn't
Lars Ulrich doesn't even play the drums on the albums because he doesn't know how to play drums.
I mean he's bad.
Preach.
But I wouldn't.
That's why he doesn't play the drums on the album. They have to fucking hire somebody to come in and play the drums on the album for him.
Wait, where'd you hear this?
No, probably on a podcast.
I mean, he made. I don't know if he did it all the time. I don't know.
I mean, keep
Don't
convincing
talk-
yourself
like you-
that they're a good
don't
band.
talk
like,
shit about it,
you
bro.
can tell that
Brad's
the
gonna
drums
cry.
are still simple as fuck when because he plays it live and shit too.
Does
So
he though?
even like who? What?
Does he though?
I don't
They
think
probably
Lars is a
don't.
good drummer.
None of them probably fucking perform live. It's probably all
Bum,
fucking
bum, bum, bum,
lip
bum,
synced
bum,
anyway.
Oh,
bum,
dude.
bum, bum.
You're being calm down now.
Oh shit, he's gonna
Okay.
cry.
They're talented musicians, all right.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
Bam, 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 bam.
That's not even one of their songs, dude.
Yes, it is.
Every one of their songs is exactly the same. It starts out really slow, and then it gets really, really heavy. And then it
How does
ends.
one go?
Yeah, you're thinking of Sanitarium, right? That's what she was just doing.
Yeah. Who's that?
That's one, yeah.
Yeah. You said that's not even one of their songs.
That's what she was just
Wait,
playing.
which?
That's what she was just singing.
How's Sanitarium go?
I don't know. I hate Metallica.
All right,
I
I
think
don't give a
Sanitarium-
I didn't
fuck
catch
about-
myself singing Anywhere I Roam the other day.
Nice, dude. I don't like that song. Oh man, how does Sanitarium and One Mustard? Yeah.
I just know that that's the song that they played throughout the whole Paradise Lost documentaries. And then Metallica bragged about how they finally let a movie use their songs, and then they just used one song. But since all of their songs sound like 3 different songs throughout the whole way through, they would just play like different parts of the song throughout the documentary.
Sick. Love it.
Yeah,
I hate Metallica.
I'm not a huge fan.
Wait, there was a song
but
I think that was Metallica that came out the other day that I didn't know was them, but I liked it. Did I like? I think. Hold on.
Dirty Heads released some stuff that's
that.
pretty cool now. Who else has released some new stuff? Demi Lovato has a new album.
Ew, no one gives a fuck about her. Drama queen bitch ass.
I think her song Heart Attack is awesome.
This song. I didn't
Saint Anger.
I didn't know that was them.
Really?
I used to love that when I was younger.
Oh, that whole album was trash.
Well, I like that song.
Do you know that they purposely wanted to record it like shit?
I'm sure that they said that after they got done recording.
They're like, we did that on purpose.
Yeah. Guys, why was this album so bad? Well, we wanted it to be bad, so, we actually achieved our
One night
goals.
I was staying up late, and I was just kind of looking at articles and stuff, and I was like, oh, man, like, because I've seen a bunch of people saying, Saint Anger wasn't as bad as everyone thought. So I went back and I listened to some of it. I'm like, man, this is garbage. Like, it doesn't, the production doesn't sound like any of the albums before it. It's so raw and shitty, and it was the same producer that did all the other ones. And he did an interview that said something like they wanted this raw, shitty sound and I don't know. Because he's a good producer. He can make them sound good.
Isn't it Rick Rubin?
Doesn't
he produce them?
Not now. Before it was Bob Rock.
Yeah, I don't know.
He did. He worked with him on like the Black album.
Go pack another pipe.
Give me the ashtray, please.
Yeah, I remember when Saint Anger came out, people were just
huge.
they just trashed it. It was not. It was
Is
never
that what
looked
the
at as a
album's
good
called?
album.
Or
Yeah.
Wait, but I like the specific song.
No, yeah, it's Saint Anger.
Hold on.
And it came out around the same time as Some Kind of Monster came out.
How does it go?
Which was just a fucking bitch fest.
How does
that movie.
The movie, the documentary.
I watched that. That was
just
out in,
them and
dude.
and
That
them
was
and
in
therapy.
theaters. I remember seeing that up at the Arnott Mall on their. Yep, that's Saint Anger.
Wait, I need to hear some of it. Okay, let's fast forward. Yo, I used to love this song when I was younger, dog.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was on a commercial the other day, and I rewinded the ad to hear it, so I could Shazam it or whatever the fuck that is. And I'm like, oh my god, I love this song. Okay, I feel better now.
You don't really love it though. Right?
Not now, no. But when I was younger, it was just like more of a nostalgia thing.
It goes on for way too long.
And he just keeps going, Saint Anger round my neck.
Yeah.
He never gets respect.
Yeah.
Fuck it all and no regrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they'd just stop. Like, they could just go ahead and just stop.
What do you think about the, this is like a running joke since school.
Sick.
What do you think about the Pantera reunion tour? How do you feel about that?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, Zakk Wylde's playing guitar. Rex and Phil, and I can't remember the guy's name that they got for drums, but he used to.
I mean, at least Zakk Wylde's playing guitar. So that kind of, because it's just the fact that Dimebag and Vinny are dead now. It just sounds weird, you know. Like
because they were the band, right?
They were half of the band for sure. I mean, there's no denying that. And you can't sit here and tell me that Dimebag's guitar, like his guitar was a huge part of that band.
Sure, dude.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. You're not.
Like
you're
the sound,
not
like
wrong.
the sound that came with Dimebag was a big part of why Pantera was as great as what they were. But at the same time, there's been some Phil Anselmo video releases of him going on like really racist rants.
Yeah.
So
Doing
I'm not gonna give him any of my money.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like I'll still check out Cemetery Gates here and there. I can separate the art from the artist that much, but I don't really feel like giving him any of my money.
Yeah, when I saw his fucking White Power video, I wonder how the band that was
he
playing
was
with
like
him
bad, like to
night,
a point where he was basically like, "I'm not racist or anything. I just don't think I should have to look at black people." Like it was like there was no like reading between the lines of racism with it. He was just outright like, black people suck. White power, you know? Which really makes you wonder about like all the fucking imagery that they used and stuff.
Yeah.
Makes you question whether or not like Dimebag and Vinny were probably fucking racist too.
Yeah, what's a song by them that I would know?
Walk. Respect.
Oh, ew.
Walk.
That sounds bad.
What do you say?
Can't you see I'm easily unbothered by resistance?
One step from lashing
out at you. Can you hear the violins playing your song?
My old cover band did that song once.
That's unfortunate.
I
think Cemetery Gates doesn't get enough credit as being the great song that it is.
It does now, for sure.
Now, probably.
But Walk is definitely like the most mainstream, widely known one.
I really love
that riff, dude.
Disturbed.
It's just so. No, shut
and
up.
it's really like, I mean, considering like how big that song got, it's not Dimebag's best guitar playing.
Yeah,
like some of his other songs were so much. They were just so much better.
Fucking.
Honestly,
I like This Love and Domination.
I like The Great Southern Trendkill is really good. The whole Cowboys from Hell album was great.
Yeah.
I like that whole album. I mean, Vulgar Display of Power, that whole album was good too.
Guys, listen. Five Finger Death Punch
is going on tour
so
with
good. Papa Roach or something.
No. Some country star.
Yep.
Papa Roach though. Man.
Papa Roach is one of like the earlier bands that got me into heavy metal.
Who sings Crazy Bitch?
Buck Cherry.
Oh, I get them confused for some reason. They're
Papa
so
Roach
good.
and Buck Cherry.
Yeah, so bad.
They're completely different.
They are the same to me in my mind. Like I literally get them. Who sings Lifeline? Okay. I'm ready for a lifeline. It's on
I have no idea.
Rock Band. I think that's Papa.
It doesn't sound like Papa Roach.
I don't
Buck
listen.
Cherry.
Papa Roach is like a rap rock band.
Hold on.
New metal.
Why am I on that?
I only listen to Papa Roach's popular songs. I don't
like what?
Actually, She Loves Me Not, Last Resort, Getting Away with Murder.
Lifeline.
What's that a song called Home?
Papa Roach sings Lifeline.
Papa Roach does?
Don't they?
I don't know.
No, Broken Home. Broken Home, all alone.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't know.
Staring down. Let's see.
If anything, that song and Last Resort were like the only real Papa Roach songs that I knew.
Lifeline's Papa Roach, by the way, for everybody who's doubting me.
Okay.
It was on Rock Band. It was a fun song to play. I like that song.
She loves me not, loves me not.
They got real emo later on, huh?
Yeah, and now they're all like dad rock.
And all those bands just turned into dad rock eventually.
Fuck. Daughtry.
Daughtry started out as dad rock.
Is good.
And now he's...
Really, Daughtry's more like mom rock.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming home.
Dude, that shit was so stupidly terrible.
Wait, listen.
Didn't he play at the Troy Fair once?
Yes.
I think so.
He did. Daughtry. Not Daughtry. Hinder.
That's very dad rocky.
No, it's just good.
My dad.
Mom rock.
My
That's
dad.
mom rock.
My mom and dad love Hinder. Nickelback. That's mom and dad rock.
Yeah.
I would put Nickelback under dad rock. I feel like more dads probably like Nickelback than mom. The moms.
I don't know, man. They should.
Avenged Sevenfold.
I like Avenged Sevenfold.
Honestly, I feel there's songs I like. Afterlife.
Unholy Confessions is pretty dope.
Gun. There's like a gun.
Smoke Gunslinger or something. Shit. Yeah. Is it on City of Evil? That's their second album.
What is the cover?
I think it's the third.
City of Evil. It's got like
I think
a
they had
guy
one
on a
that did
horse or some shit with a skull face.
I think it's on their self-titled The White Album.
Okay.
It's either on that or the Nightmare one, because those were the only two I really had.
Backcountry from City of Evil, they wrote about Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. In the video, they started out with the quote, "The he who makes a beast out of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man." That's Hunter S. Thompson writing.
Even in the video,
I'm gonna listen to Avenged Sevenfold.
In the video, it pays homage to, like, in Fear and Loathing when he's talking about the bats flying all around and he's swinging them.
Like, what are these goddamn animals?
Yeah, in the Avenged Sevenfold video, they're all in that Cadillac car swinging at bats and stuff.
Nice. Now I know. I loved them when I was younger.
For evil.
It's a good song.
Wait, what is that? That's not Backcountry. That's The Beast and the Harlot. How's Backcountry go?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
I haven't listened to that album in a while. I used to really like that album.
Caught here in a fireplace. Yeah. I try
to drive all through the night. The heat's of winter weather. The barren empty side.
Gunslinger's on. Yeah, they're self-titled.
That's the one after City of Evil.
Almost. I love this whole album.
Is that the one with like Afterlife and Almost Easy and
stuff?
And
Scream.
Scream. That's a good song.
I'm gonna listen.
That riff is cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and listen to City of Evil. I used to listen to that album beginning to end.
Same. Dude,
all the time.
Chad bought that in high school and we listened to that for like months on end for a while.
It's your fucking nightmare.
See, I don't like that Avenged Sevenfold.
That was like one of the first CDs I bought from Kmart.
Some of their
and Evanescence the same day.
Holy shit!
And the country song.
They had the parental advisory. They had the CDs that swear.
Yeah.
Walmart had all of the edited shit.
And I would always go to Kmart, and I saved money, and I got Avenged Sevenfold, Seether that has the country song on it, and Evanescence. And I listened to that like on nonstop.
I can't stop. Look at me now.
Was it the Evanescence that had "Bring Me to Life" on it?
That's
Call Me When You're Sober.
Call Me When You're Sober. It's the open door. That's like tan. She's like going out the door. Yeah. The blue faced one is that one. That's the one I bought.
The one.
I used to have that one.
I like Going Under off that album.
Oh yeah,
that's probably
that's like the only song.
There was like a piano song on that album.
My Immortal.
Liked. Yep.
I love Lithium.
She's got a great voice.
Yeah,
dude.
I like Lithium off of The Open Door.
Is that just a cover of the fucking Nirvana song?
No. Is that on that album?
It's on The Open Door that has Call Me When You're Sober.
Okay, that's a good song too.
Yeah. It was on Jumpstart though a lot, so I don't really like that song. It's my least favorite song on there. I used to be obsessed with Amy Lee, that band.
I think the first album I ever owned was Backstreet Boys.
Same. Millennium.
I got the one. My first one was the one before Millennium. The one with everybody. Yeah. That was their first album.
That wasn't on Millennium?
No.
Why would they call it Backstreet's Back if it's their first album?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
Ask them.
Maybe
you need to answer this fucking question.
Maybe they had a demo or something and it got really popular and they're like, we're back now. We're actually signed to a record label now and Backstreet's back, all right.
Everybody,
they started out signed by a record label. They were put together by a record label.
I'm just gonna be honest, NSYNC is so much better.
No, I don't know.
I mean, Justin Timberlake's done more than any of those pop bands have accomplished.
Yeah.
So, bye.
I mean,
bye. Justin
Yeah,
Timberlake's purple.
yeah, they haven't.
Did you guys hear about the Justin Bieber like having half of his face get paralyzed?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I saw the video of him talking and explaining it, and
I didn't
it was
see
like,
where there's any difference.
Is that called a stroke?
I couldn't tell at all.
You gotta pay attention.
It's when he smiles, I notice, because he
Yeah.
smiles and only half of his face moves.
Yeah.
But-
Did he have a stroke?
No, it's some other disease, like
Oh.
some other kind of syndrome. It's not like it's gonna go away. Like it's gonna come back. I guess I should probably. The
That's
better
what he
wording
gets
for
for
it.
breaking Selena Gomez's heart.
He's been married to Haley Baldwin for years, though.
Not in my heart.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say because you brought up Demi Lovato earlier. Isn't she the crazy one that talks to ghosts and
Yes,
shit?
she's fucking retarded.
Yeah. But her music is that.
She was asked
She's
what
She
was
said
her
that she was
favorite
a
dish,
they them for a while, and
Yeah,
then
now
she's like, "No,
she's-
now I'm back to being a human."
and now she's trying to accuse, and then she's trying to accuse Fez of like raping her in her new song "I'm 29" or whatever
Fez.
from that '70s show.
He did.
Wilmer Valderrama.
No.
He was like 16 when
But
they dated.
in
And he was like
interviews,
24.
no, in interviews he was 29. And in interviews
Yeah,
he wouldn't.
That helping your case.
No, in interviews they both have said he wouldn't touch her until she turned 18, and she was crazy about him.
I don't believe that.
That's and both of them in interviews have said that separately, like not
Well, yeah,
together.
because that's what they agreed on.
I don't know,
When
but now she's coming out about him, and it's like, did everyone in that '70s show rape people? Did Donna, Eric Foreman?
probably.
I wish Donna would rape me. I don't know. Fucking Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis seem alright.
Yeah, and like she was 14, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
But they didn't get together until after the like way after the
But
show.
they kissed
was over.
on the show, like in the first
Yeah, but that's
season.
acting.
So they get away with it.
They're
So
acting.
that's
They're
how
gonna like.
that's how Ashton Kutcher's getting his piece.
Also, when did they kiss? Like, when did they kiss? Like, where it was like, oh my god, that's a fucking real strong, passionate kiss.
No, it was just like a quick thing,
I'm
right?
just letting you know.
Even if they did, like, I can't think of a single moment where they kissed. It was always we always knew that they were together and they talked about doing
They
it.
definitely kissed.
But there's like, it's not like they ever had. There's no sex scenes in that '70s show.
No.
They just talk about it all the time.
Yeah, it's always like in the back of a van and it like moves, and then you just assume like with what's his face?
Kelso and everybody.
Kelso and Eric's
Lori.
sister. Yeah, would always like have.
And like
fuck
it would
scenes.
always come to them, and they would be like, it'd be like they just got done kissing. Like they
Yeah.
literally would be like pulling apart, like they
Yeah.
just got done kissing. Like there was no. I feel like they did a really, like they tried really hard to just avoid like showing anything sexual at all on that show. They just talked about it all the time.
Possibly.
I don't know. Red put a lot of things up their ass.
Yeah, but he talked about putting things
Yeah.
up their ass. We never saw him put anything up their asses.
The closest.
Sorry.
No, we didn't even get close at that when Eric walks in on him and Kitty's like, "Oh, red."
Yeah, you don't see,
don't
anything.
see anything.
You just hear
Wait,
stuff.
don't Eric and Donna like their first time they like go into detail kinda?
A little bit, if
Yeah.
I remember right.
Yeah.
Like a tiny little bit, but nothing like egregious.
I have to I need to
Nothing like
watch
they're
it.
going to show on TV now.
Yeah,
Like, if you
true.
watch like Game of Thrones, it's like a softcore porn.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So what you get on
The most
Cinemax.
awkward sex scene ever was Twilight.
I didn't watch any
yeah,
of
I
this
didn't.
Twilight.
Dude, fucking cringe. And Kristen Stewart already is cringe.
So she's just not a
And
good
then
actress.
her having to fake have sex with Edward.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Oh,
If you hate Kristen Stewart,
Bite me.
the movie American Ultra, she gets the fucking shit kicked out of her.
Good. No, she just makes facial expressions, but she just seems scared. She doesn't seem
Kristen
into
Stewart
it.
finally made a facial expression.
But they're wrong. Like she looked like she was
act
scared.
like you're enjoying it.
She like, it's like, yo,
No,
chill,
it's
bro. She's like,
that's her acting.
look
Her acting is just.
confused. That's her acting.
No, I think her look is just dead inside.
retarded. Yeah.
I think she always looks confused. I feel like she's always got the look.
She's fucking weird. She's like a nervous person all the time. That's really quiet. Like she's always jittery.
Let's have her on the podcast.
Yeah, good luck. You're gonna reach out, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out and be like, "Hey, can you come to our podcast so we can just roast you the whole time?"
Talk about how horrible of an actress you are.
Although she was
Yeah.
pretty good in Panic Room.
I haven't seen that movie in a very long
I don't
time.
even know what that
She
is.
was the daughter. She was a little
Oh,
kid.
oh.
No, she had diabetes.
Something like that.
Can you do horror movies sometime as our choices?
We
Like
did a
good
horror movie
ones.
like 2 or 3 times ago.
Jared Leto was in that movie.
No, that wasn't really horror.
So was Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
I talked about the psychological one that made me depressed
No,
afterwards.
Panic Room.
No, I'm asking.
No, Ready or Not.
Oh.
Was that horror? That's not what I consider horror.
I mean, it's
That was
kind of like a
just-
slasher
Do you want like a
movie.
That was like
supernatural
thriller.
horror or like a slasher thing?
No, I want like
Because I've been
Insidious.
so open about like, hey, tell me what you want, and we can do whatever you want.
Mad
but then I
Max.
still get bitched at. Like,
But I like giving
why don't you ever do this?
I like giving
like,
you.
why did it's like all you gotta do
You know
is
what?
just be
She's
like,
the only one. I don't do that.
no, you did what I want. You texted and was like, hey, can we do a documentary? And I was like, okay. No, I'm
Okay.
saying that was fine.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay.
if you want to do something,
Fuck you.
well, don't wait until a podcast to be like, hey, why haven't you done this yet?
You sack of
just
shit.
shoot me a fucking text message and be like, hey, can we do a horror movie next time? And I'll be like, okay.
Hold on.
I've never said no to anything. I'll fucking do whatever.
Yeah, so stop.
In
bitching
fact,
at
I made
me,
it very
dude.
specific when we started the new format. I said, do you guys want to keep picking movies or do you want me to pick them? And everybody said, I want you to pick them.
So are you mad that I asked you?
Can
for
you
the-
please?
No, not at all.
Can you please
I
check
just say
the chat?
it's the exact same thing. Like, if you want to do a fucking movie or a type of movie, then just let me know.
Can you check the chat real quick?
Now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I bet you she asked you if you could do a horror movie next time. He's gonna reply with something great, dude. I can't wait.
Chat's gonna be like, what the fuck?
What's going on right now? Aren't you guys filming? We should FaceTime Chad right now.
He said, no, go fuck yourself. That's very nice.
Wow, you got that really fast.
Yeah. That's funny. You're mean. I tried. I did what you said.
Nope, we're doing fucking
Mad
the
Max.
good
Mad
guys,
Max is
the
good.
nice guys.
Mad Max is not a fucking horror movie.
I know. That was like my other option. Sorry. I'll put that in the chat.
What are you even talking about, dude?
Because I also want to do Mad Max sometime.
Can we do a
Do you wanna
fucking
start from the
comedy
beginning?
sometime, dude?
Why
Jeez.
not?
The original Mad Max?
No, the new one. Fury Road.
No, we don't need
Apparently,
that.
just send it to me in a text and then I'll pick comedy movies. The Nice Guys is pretty funny.
Yeah,
No,
I consider it
I'm-
comedy.
I'm gonna watch. It's gonna be great.
It's like a
You have to
comedy
watch it.
noir.
It's gonna be great.
It's so good.
I know, dude.
Dude.
You guys made it sound like spectacular.
What's his name? The hot guy?
Jack Harling.
No. What? No. What's his name?
Russell Crowe.
Pretty Eyes is what I call
No.
him.
Jack.
What?
Notebook guy. Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. Well, that Russell Crowe's the other guy that's in it.
Oh yeah, but Ryan, yeah. He's
Good
pretty
looking
hot.
guy.
Pretty good looking guy.
Yeah, he's alright.
He's really not that great of an actor.
Can we just?
Didn't he have a new thing that just came
He's
out on
so
Netflix
good.
or something?
I think he's
Yeah, and I
good.
heard it was terrible.
Hmm.
I did hear that. I think he's a good actor though, considering.
I don't
What
think
he's
he's all
in.
that great. Like, but the thing is, like, he's done some really great movies.
Yeah. I think that Pines one is really good.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Who's the dude that's in the with Jennifer Lawrence? That I get confused. He also has pretty eyes. And it's about the playbook.
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. He's pretty hot too.
Yeah, he's in Place Beyond the Pines too.
Yeah. That's such a good one. Oh, we should pick that instead.
No, it's too late.
Let's
dude.
redraw.
Too late.
Chad laughed. He doesn't even know what's going on.
dude. Yeah, he has no idea.
Fucking idiot. He should be here.
Is he in Vermont now?
Yep.
They're gonna be there for 2 weeks.
No, just the weekend.
Oh my. Whoa. That would suck.
Nah, he took 2 weeks off because Jerry took 2 weeks vacation, so he's just like focusing on her for the whole time. Going to Vermont, doing some other shit. School shopping with Aria.
Dude, she's
Pretty
gonna start
gay.
school soon.
28th, I think he said.
I thought he said
September?
26th.
No, this month.
I
Of
thought he said-
August?
Yeah.
They start in August now.
Yo, Troy
Didn't
starts
we start in
Monday.
September.
Nah, dude, we always started at the end of August.
Troy starts Monday, and I'm
Really?
pissed. Because I
Um,
have to fucking wait for those buses to go to work. It's like right at the time I have to go.
Leo starts preschool September 12th.
Are you going to cry?
Probably.
Yeah, I'd cry. No, actually,
I'm
I don't have
actually
kids.
probably going to be like, and go home and sleep.
You're probably gonna be bored.
I'll send you videos.
Well, his first
singing.
day, Missy has off, so it'll just be her and I hanging out. But
Crying.
when she's working and it's just me, I'm gonna try to like DoorDash and Instacart while he's there.
It's gotta be tough making money with that. With what the fucking gas prices are, huh?
Yeah, and they stopped their fucking fuel assistance. Fuck you, Instacart, bastards.
Oh, shit.
They stop it when it's like when it started. They were like, "Oh, we need to help people," and then like when it got really high, it was like, "All right, we're gonna not do this anymore."
Smart.
So I don't do orders anymore that like aren't like down the road. Like I'm not gonna travel from Tops in Southport to Elmira Heights anymore. I'll just stay in my area.
Sick.
Yeah, I
It
feel like
works
those,
out. I made as long as I can make enough money to pay for my weed.
I feel like those fucking those what are they called? They're whatever, the sharing, like the job sharing apps or whatever the fuck they are. I feel like they're gonna start getting less popular just because of the gas prices. I feel like people aren't gonna want to use them as much anymore.
Probably.
Well, the people who are gonna want to use them, people aren't gonna want to drive for them that much anymore.
A lot of people that aren't going to want to drive, they're going to look to Instacart. Oh, somebody else will go get it. But then nobody else is going to go get it because they can't afford it.
Although
It's just going to be a giant everyone's home not doing anything. Almost like we're shut down again.
that one time we came down to smoke and we came up with this genius idea with the gas. Remember that?
Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna start a company of gas trucks, and we're just gonna
Go fill up people's gas.
Yeah, if they run out of gas on the highway or something.
Or if they just don't want to go
Brad
out.
and Kristen, bam, we show up with our gas truck.
And our
fill their tank,
and our slogan
take their
is
money.
We'll fill you up.
Yeah.
This is a terrible idea.
Wrong.
How is this a terrible idea, dude?
You know why I think it's a terrible idea?
Because AAA?
No, because nobody's ever done it before.
That's why it's genius.
If it was going to be profitable, you think somebody hasn't thought of something like that before?
No.
No, that's why it's
I
genius.
did.
You really think that somebody hasn't just thought of something like that
but
before?
We have a good commercial idea. Like, we have it all down. Like,
it sounds like you have a great way to spend a whole lot of money and probably never get anything back for it.
First, we're just going to start off with gas cans and putting them in the back of my car.
Yeah.
And we'll make the money.
This is the worst idea I've ever heard.
We'll make the money and eventually get like a big truck.
Yeah, like I feel a whole tank.
This is an idea that like Bubbles and Julian and Ricky would come up with.
Dude.
Yeah, but they would steal everything.
They would
steal the gas cans and then they would steal the gas truck.
And like,
we're gonna try to figure out a way to steal the gas.
Let's fucking do it. We're gonna be retired next week, boys.
I was waiting for you guys. I was waiting for you to start saying the shit that they did on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia when they stole Dee's money and used it to buy gas and then tried to just resell the gas at a lower price because it wasn't their money anyway. I was waiting for you to be like that. We're just gonna buy a bunch of gas and then sell it to people.
Well, basically.
Which is sad. That's exactly what you're saying. It's such a terrible idea.
We're just going to put business cards in people's mailboxes.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey.
And the commercial.
If you're like, hey, here's something to throw in your trash
make
can.
A good logo.
Don't be scared to run out of gas on the highway anymore. Kristen and Brad have your back.
Yeah. We'll fill you up.
How often do you see people run out of gas on the highway?
Often.
Dude, so many times.
But also, listen to the scenario.
They have white things hanging out their window and shit.
That's never gas.
It's like, help me get gas.
That's never gas.
Dude, it's
no, listen.
always gas.
So you need to work the next day, but like you drive home knowing you're going to be on E. And you're like, fuck, I should have went on my way home from work. Because you wake up, you're like, nah. So you're like, yeah, I'm spitting right now.
Yeah, dude, go.
So then, you're just laying there, and you're like, fuck, I really should go get gas, but I'm feeling lazy. I've been there. We've
all been there, dude.
We've all been there.
Just
so you're
Brad
like,
and Kristen,
we'll come fill you up. We're open 24/7. We're committed.
This is never going to work. It's never
you know what?
When
we're fucking millionaires and we're running the country,
you're going to end up spending a shit ton of money on gas that you're just going to use yourself.
You know what? Comment below. Let us know if
I'm clipping this part.
If you would get gas, let us fill you up. This is
the worst idea I've ever heard.
We're gonna make an app There's going to be an app.
Do you have any idea how expensive an app is?
It's free.
I mean, we're going to design it. We're going to make it ourselves.
There's definitely free
We're going
app
to make it
services.
ourselves. It's all us.
Listen
dude.
to the commercial.
Put Missy further and further.
Sex sell. I make money now. So sex sells, right? Let me get to what I'm saying. So we're gonna be like funny
I'm gonna
with
have
it.
Sex with everybody that calls.
Yes.
Who wants to be filled up.
Okay, so this is an escort business.
Well,
you're trying to be a prostitute.
No, listen. So
Yes.
this is our commercial. This is our commercial. So it's gonna really be water because like this would be dangerous if it was gas. But we're gonna like get a pump with like the nozzle and he's gonna like put it in the air like squirt, and then I'm
Between
gonna be
my
like on my
legs.
knees, be like we're gonna be
Slow
funny.
motion.
Yeah, like cut like there's a certain way like on TikTok has it now,
Yeah.
like the whole like a party, but it's like flash, and then
it's gonna be like, we'll fill you up.
we'll fill you, and I'm like, yeah, and then he's like,
Have you brought this business idea up to either of your significant others?
yes.
No.
And Kaylin said that he and I turn into Ed, and Eddie when we're high was his response. He laughed. He said we're retarded. And then it's like, you guys turn into Ed, and Eddie when you get high together. And I'm like,
I haven't told
Yeah.
Missy how much money I'm gonna need yet. But she'll know tonight.
yeah.
And I'll tell her tonight about this, and then I need,
At least Kaylin has a brain,
It's the only reason why I got this job.
so you can start this
Yeah.
shitty gas
all
selling
of
business
everything,
idea.
every piece of money we've made from our jobs has gone into this idea.
Yeah.
It's great that you're a failure.
And it's really cool that we have friends that
I'm
support
sure
us.
Missy's
Yeah,
very
for
proud.
real, dude.
I don't support this idea.
If you want to be our friend,
You know what? When you
support
run
us.
out of gas in the back road, in
Don't
the middle
call
of nowhere,
us.
Don't call me.
I wouldn't anyway.
I'm not coming to help you.
I wouldn't anyway.
I'm not doing it.
Why would I do that?
'Cause
Nobody
you don't
else
wanna-
would do
convenient.
that.
You don't want to
Listen,
walk, do you?
Listen,
I'll just call somebody
Linda.
to give me a fucking ride.
No, listen. So back when we were younger, we never thought that we would just get in an app and be able to like order Taco Bell. That wouldn't even cross your fucking mind. So right now it's like, whoa, what
I
the
need
fuck?
gas. Boom.
Dude,
click-
that's
a
gonna
click
be
of
the
a
sound when you get
button,
onto it. And you're gonna just press a button. We'll be there.
We'll
I'll
come
be
fill
there.
you up.
We fill you
That's
up
gonna be the song in the background of the commercial. I'll be there for you.
I don't think
to
you can use that. It
fill
was already
you
on Friends.
up. No, but I added more.
We could, the
Change it.
copyright runs out in like May of next
Yeah.
year.
You already looked into this.
yeah, and we're adding to fill you up afterwards, so it's still like our own song. Like, and I'll make the logo for free. That saves money. I'm kind of
I wish
talented.
I could wish you guys luck, but I know you're gonna fail, so it's not really a point.
All right, dude. Well, when you're home one night and
You're like, wow, should I got gas before I have to go early in the morning?
I ain't, or I'm not gonna make it to the gas station to go to work in
The
the
gas
morning.
station is like a mile and a half from my house.
But not for everybody.
Who? Tell me who doesn't have a gas station that's like less than 5 miles from their house.
But how many people are
Who?
lazy now? The convenience is what we're selling.
How are
It's
you gonna pump the gas into their vehicles?
From our truck, dude.
Are you dumb? He doesn't
And
even listen.
I mean, we're gonna start off with a funnel, of course, until we can get enough money for the truck. Just a couple
Yeah.
people show up at your house with.
and we're both charming. Like, we both like are nice
I
people.
would not describe either of you as charming.
Actually, the place I worked described me as
I
charming
would
the
show
other
up
day.
and be
So
like, first time getting gas, we'll fill you up.
You know, cars have gas
just say
gauges,
that a
so
lot,
people
and they say
don't run
nothing
out.
back. Be like, we'll fill you up.
Y'all are dumb.
You know what's really dumb but hilarious?
Your guys' idea. Thinking you could sell gas
You said
independent
genius
of
wrong.
a gas station.
Yeah, dude.
It's the we come to you
I get it.
when we fill you up.
I get it.
Dude, we'll add that.
I
That's
get
pretty good.
Are you gonna do diesel too?
Yeah.
We'll get there, yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
I can't drink.
I think we're gonna try some
We're gonna
Imagine.
experiment.
electric.
Mhm.
We'll come charge you.
Yeah. Charge you for a charge, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just not plausible.
You're not plausible.
How are you
like-
gonna I mean, where are you gonna come charge somebody?
Someone that's out that way. And
Yo,
there's like,
Sheets in
I
Mansfield
don't-
has
They
them.
can
We'll go
just
to
plug into
Mansfield.
their fucking house.
Whose house, dude?
Their own house.
But
You think they have a fucking Tesla without having a home?
Nah, dude.
There are homeless people who bought a fucking $80,000 car?
Yeah, you don't know.
They
we'll
run
go
out
to
of
LA.
charge on the highway, dude.
We're going to go to LA. And
what are you going to use to charge it?
A battery.
Are you stupid?
Does it work like that?
It's so hard to
just
describe.
plug it in, dude. A portable charging electric car
It's so
thing.
hard.
Does that exist?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
There's battery operated
And you know what you need to
jumper
run 'em?
cables.
Gas.
Dude, this is the biggest waste of
God.
money.
It's really hard to explain genius ideas to dumb people. Like, they just don't get it.
Missy should leave you.
Wow, this got
You're
really
just
far.
going to cost her entire life.
No, because I'm also paying for most of it. That's why I got my job. I just said that.
Kaylin should leave you.
Well, when we become rich and famous, don't want to hear your dumb shit. Garbage.
I don't. I'm not worried about it.
You know what? You probably think the guy who came up with Instacart was stupid too, dude.
Now look at him.
Yeah.
Rich as fuck. I don't know.
You're not wrong.
Really?
No, I probably if Instacart didn't exist and you came to me with that idea, I would probably be like, that's not going to work.
That's why
you don't know how to run an app.
Foreshadowing.
Neither of you know how to run an app.
I'm good at learning that stuff though, so I'd be like,
That's how much you don't know about running an
You know
app.
what
You think you could just learn
You know
it.
what
Yes.
Missy would pay for if I went to her and I was like, I want to go back to school.
see?
And I could learn it.
Next dumb question.
You want to go back to school to learn how to sell gas?
No,
To make an app.
to sell gas.
So then you're not going to be the person driving the truck or anything. You're just going to run an app?
She'll drive the truck.
Yeah. We both do.
You're going to have why would you have an app? There's two of you.
Because it's modern day.
I
It's
mean,
2022.
like, I'll take one car and she'll take another. And we'll help people out along the way.
You guys are going to fail.
Because the app will also, like, you just don't understand.
Why would you think?
Oh, no, I get it.
Why would you think someone shopping and bringing your groceries to you would be a bad idea?
I guess I didn't assume people were that lazy.
And here we are with our idea.
I'm kind of going with my own
Brain.
personal feelings. I would never, even if I lived in Elmira, Instacart anything because I will not pay that much money for something I can just do myself.
Facts. But there's lazy people out there, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people Instacart, a lot of people DoorDash.
Yeah, Instacart. Like Uber, I thought Uber, that was one that I'd be like, okay, that's a good idea. Instacart,
Like
I don't know.
the given rides one? Or like
Yeah,
Uber,
Uber.
yeah, not Uber Eats, Uber.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's even something that I'm like, okay, I Uber Eats, like, that's something I'd be like, I don't think people are that lazy. But they really are that lazy. They're willing to pay that much money. That's
They don't
why,
wanna get off
you know
the
what?
couch.
I'm tired of fucking hearing people talk about how minimum wage needs to be raised. Stop using Instacart. If we're that poor of a country, everybody wouldn't be using fucking Instacart. Instacart would have failed.
I mean,
Am I wrong?
no, but poor people don't use Instacart.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes, they do. How popular is it? It makes so much money and is used constantly. You're telling me poor people aren't using it? Poor people are the laziest people. That's why they're poor.
But Brad and I are geniuses, and that's why we're going to go far in life with our idea. Like,
Good luck.
The lazy, they disguise the word lazy with convenience.
who is it? Thomas Edison that had a dude, like, he stole someone's idea? The telephone guy.
Thomas
that-
Edison was the light bulb.
Right. There's, like, an inventor that didn't really invent something, but he's famous for it because he stole someone's idea.
I think Thomas Edison stole a lot of people's ideas.
Yeah, I think it's Thomas Edison.
I think that was one of
It
his things.
wasn't-
He didn't he wouldn't really steal them as much as he would just get the patents
Right,
before
yeah.
before the person could.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Which is why patent laws are bullshit.
But I'm saying we're the actual guy, not Thomas Edison. Like, we're so genius that we're the creator. We're better than Thomas Edison is what I'm trying to say.
And it's not going to work is what I'm trying to say.
There's always doubters, dude. There's always haters.
It's true.
It's sad that
I
it's
don't
our
hate you
closest
guys.
friend, but
I just hate that idea.
It's okay, dude. We'll stop telling you about it.
Yeah.
I think I've heard all I need
You'll
to hear.
you'll just see the commercial and be like, wow, they're going.
Wow,
so
look at
far.
all that money that they're never gonna get back.
It's gonna be water. So that's saving on gas.
What water?
Like, it's gonna be water that we dye a little bit to look like
You have
gas.
to pay for a commercial spot. Ad spots aren't free.
We literally live. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I mean, I could just break into WETM 18 up there and just film something real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a
that'll
big deal.
work.
Not a big deal.
And then I'll just pay the fine off with all the money we make for gas.
Wouldn't it be easier just to pay to make the commercial? If you're gonna pay it off anyway.
I'd still keep my job too. So we'd be
How are you gonna work at a fucking bank and deliver gas?
because he can do it while I'm working, and I only work till like 4:30.
He just said he's gonna run the app and make you drive
we can
the
both
truck.
run the app. Like, how's that hard?
Yeah, dude. I mean, we just both take orders.
Yeah,
You should look into it. A lot of apps fail
but because
just
they don't
because
have
of
businesses
technical.
with them.
No, because of technical issues.
Well, that's not gonna happen to us. Speak it into existence. We got this, dude.
Optimistic.
Yeah, that's who I am, and I am charming, bitch. I'm kidding. I would never describe me as that either, but kinda.
Charming's just a weird word now, I think.
Anyways, we've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes
Okay, let's get out of here then.
because we need to go work on our idea.
All right. Thanks for
Everybody
listening to Everybody Podcasts.
Like, share, subscribe.
Wish these fucking jackasses luck.
Leave us a
Thanks.
comment and tell us if you think this is a good idea.
It's a bad idea.
No, tell us that you know.
Tell them how stupid of an idea
Tell
it
Cody
is.
how fucking douchey he is for thinking.
Tell these
that.
guys how dumb they are.
He's garbage.
Peace.
Muff cabbage. Isn't that South Park? Muff.